chillin'. Day and night for days on end. Now you can't come see me tonight. Say you ain't got the time. I'm the last one you prioritize. Peeping your IG pictures on my phone. I won't spend another night at home. Okay, I'ma just be on my way. You'll see I'm not the one you take for granted, babe. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, we're the kind of love that I used to know. Baby, so can you take me on a date? The simple things you do to make me stay. Now it's like you don't even try. I used to wonder why, but now I'm left with no more tears to cry. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, we're the kind of love that I used to know. If you want me the way I want you, put your all into all that you do. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, with the kind of love that I used to know.
Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
Back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my God, on my totem is nothing. In the discussion, all them feelings I throw all my pain on percussion. It's disgusting. I hear them bragging about that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you almost spotted the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on that now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the sky's the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting to my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a Hawkeye on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm...
Ooh, did I do this right? Hello. Hello, can you hear me? You cannot kill my confidence because I know I'm that girl. Yes. How are you doing? Miss Red is in the building. Y'all make sure that you wrap your spiritual arms around my sister as she is healing. I love you, Miss Red. You're the bomb.com. Honey, I had to come on here to act like I am really a content creator. And, please hit the like button. Y'all know my numbers is low. Help me in this algorithm. It is so difficult for me. It's so difficult for me. Happy 4th of July. Are you gonna pop? Are you popping fireworks? Oochie woochie. Who is getting on their knees? Whose booty hole is brown? Okay, look, that's a song that I heard. Okay, I don't know why anybody need to think about their booty hole being brown. Like, is it dark brown, light brown? I don't know. Is it pink? I don't know. Anyway, but that's what gets you numbers. So if your booty hole is brown, thumbs up this mother freaking live. Okay. Anyway, I came on because mama couldn't sleep. Y'all, I've been going through so much. Oh Lord, I've been going through so much, and by the grace of God, I am still here. And it's just always something. So I want y'all to know, no matter what you're going through, God will see you through whatever it is. Life is an obstacle. It's a mountain. Keep on climbing until you get to the top. And then you drop and you climb up again. Life is filled with so many valleys and journeys. There's so much, I guess, what people would say that is content that is going on. Are you guys watching the Siki Anna and Suki Anna and Tasha K beef? Y'all have to watch Kill Bill, which is Suki Anna's ex-boyfriend, Tasha K's interview. Honey, it is awesome sauce. Tasha K went to anger management, y'all, and I don't think that it worked. I think that sis is still angry. I think that she's still frustrated. But look, as a content creator, I don't think she got any way around. Hey, Romeo, stop. Okay. Anyway, he got neutered, so he's dragging his cone around his head all around the floor and stuff. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry, boy. Your balls are. Anyway, what I was saying was about Tasha K and Sukiana. They going back and forth. She did an interview with Sukiana's ex-boyfriend, Kill Bill. Y'all got to go over there and watch it. I haven't watched the full interview, but it's really, really good. And from what I seen, at least the first 40 minutes, he didn't say anything disparaging about Sukiana. Tasha K was, throwing her daggers outside of the interview. I don't really know totally what happened or whatever, but Sukiana was trying to stop the interview from Kill Bill, and Tasha K was talking about a whole culture and how Suki was in this video with this. I can't think of the rapper's name, but she was on her knees and the guy was holding her hair, and her and some other girl was crawling on the ground like they were dogs. And Tasha K did commentary based on that, based on her behavior, not her as a person. And it sounds like just all hell has broken loose. Miss Red says, God reminds us that he carries us through tough times. He sees your struggles and knows your pain and loves you. And you are his child. Amen, Miss Red. Yes, yes. I think sometimes we, due to our circumstances, that we can forget that. Especially being partakers in social media. It's a lot of stuff that goes on social media. When you pay attention, you're a part of it. If you're a moderator, a subscriber, or a moderator and a subscriber, it's a lot that goes on with that. And your mind can go into a whole world. People are looking for a way out. The content creator is looking for content. The subscriber is looking for entertainment and content. The content creator is looking for a subscriber that will provide them with content. It just goes on and on and on. Where are you as a viewer? What is your really true desires? I've had a lot of conversations lately, and I'm just wondering, where does a content creator like me belong? And I asked myself this, and I asked my friends, where do I belong? Do I belong in news that you can use? Maybe let's talk about abuse, neglect, health. Where do you belong, Nicole Reloaded? I guess wherever I land, however I feel. Make sure that you hit the like button. I will be truly appreciative. You know, some might say, do you care about numbers? Sometimes. Do I consider it? Sometimes. But is the position my purpose? Is it more important? Do I break my spirit and my soul and the people around me to get the attention that the ones that claim that they love me want to see? People will claim that they really, really love you. They will see you dig yourself in a hole. And I sit back and I watch a lot. I do. I'm not always there because I'm actually in school right now and doing my best to educate myself, to make myself a better human being, to be a blessing and not a curse to my community. I got made fun of earlier yesterday. Someone told me, why in the hell would you go and adopt a handicapped, debilitated dog? I said, I guess maybe the same reason why my parents adopted me. Shit, I don't know. But I did. I didn't want to see the dog get euthanized. How are you doing, Octavius? You are all in the news, my brother. What's going on with you? You gonna come up here and click the link? Ladies and gentlemen, Octavius Prime is in the room. The man that stimulates Nicole and makes her smile and made her cry when he left me for another woman. I'll just play. You know I gotta give you a hard time. Octavius, what is going on? I don't like to see y'all out on these streets fighting. You are a king, and I do not like seeing you tipping your crown for anybody. Don't let nobody shake you, honey. Oh, yeah, you in the news for sure. Yes, you are. Thank God I ain't in the damn news shit. Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. Hey.
What they got? How you doing? What they got me in the news for? What I done did now?
I don't know. They said you did something. I don't. They said
Yeah.
you did something. You and your girlfriend is all up in the news, and that man exposing y'all, and you arguing. I don't like to hear you talk bad at the mouth. Me personally, I think that you are educated, and it's kind of disheartening when I hear you. You know, I know you got to get out in the streets and be rough, tough, and dangerous.
Yeah, the scripture says strike a scorner and the simple shall beware. You know?
What's up, Donald Goins? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta strike a scorner, so um if that person is on mute right now, they haven't made any posts in a day or made videos or anything of that nature. So, when I do go out, I go for killing blows. I don't really like waste time. So we could have made this a whole saga back and forth, but it get tiresome. And like the truth is, I know people are kind of worried for me, you know, but at this point in my YouTube career, I really don't take these things to heart on here like that anymore. Like I used to get angry, and now I'm just having fun. What I mean, I'm just having fun, and I'm laughing along with it. And hey, if it's content, it's content. But those targets that came at me this past week, that was just so easy to knock down. It wasn't even funny. Like the guy had, this guy is literally a cross dresser. And said
Oh,
some.
Lord Jesus Christ.
No, he really is. No, don't.
But
No,
yeah,
I mean, there's a
oh
video on my
Lord, I don't
wall.
want that man. Oh Lord Jesus.
I mean, no, I'm just saying it's the truth though. Like it's a video of him twerking in his white panties
Oh
and
Lord Jesus
wig.
Christ. Okay, wait.
I mean, so like you come at understand a person like that come at me.
That could have
It's
been.
like,
That could have been a Halloween. That could have been a Halloween costume.
uh, well, I don't think you'll see me or I think Donna. I mean, Donna Goins straight man. I don't think you'll see me or Donna Goins in no panties and wig ever. In this universe or the multiverse of all the multiverse, Doctor Strange can't find a version of Octavius throughout all the
Oh
multiverse
Lord Jesus
putting
Christ.
on wigs and panties. My wife wig and panties twerking for the camera. Like it just don't happen, you know. So
Oh Lord, Donald, come up here. Donald ain't been up on my thing in a long time. But anyway, Okay. Well, that's your opinion. I say he could have been in a Halloween costume. Shit, I don't know.
Grown man. So
My ex-husband,
the thing is,
my
these
ex,
people.
my ex-husband put on my panties.
Hey,
But he's-
well,
and
that's
he was,
probably why he the ex.
dancing and stuff. But
And
we
that's
are no
probably why
longer
he
married, so I
ex.
can't say.
That's probably why he ex. So hey, I ain't gonna speak too much on
He
that.
gonna be like, bitch, why you say that?
Yeah. See, Prime ain't finna put on your pants. Your panties and bras and wigs are very safe around me. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like you just say that's my panty drawer. Like you probably have all kind of guns and all kind of jewelry, money, and some more shit up in that motherfucker. I never even see because I'm like, that's her panties drawer. You finna go in her panties, search through your panties. So
Well, lately I don't wear any panties, so I don't have to worry about that.
yeah.
Nobody's stealing my panties, so you know. I have to wait until my weight gets to where I want so I can buy some nice lingerie, but I don't want to be offensive. So happy 4th of
Yeah.
July, everybody. How you doing, Miss Magnificent? How are you? Yeah. So just trying to get myself in order and I am school is driving me crazy, Mr. Prime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like really educating myself.
If I had time, I'd go back to college. College would be so easy now compared to back in the day. You actually had to type that shit when I was in school. Now you can talk text shit. Like, okay, we talk text some shit. Go back and get on Google Docs and just talk text to the computer and voila, bam. And then just gotta just print it out, edit, just talk text errors, and then you know,
I was gonna do a talks text and I was gonna cuss you out. And you know what it said when it came out? It was like Nicole just mad
yeah,
at
well,
Optimus Prime, you know. You know I'm gonna give you a hard time all the way until 2024. You know that, right?
I get it, man. Everybody give me a hard time.
But
Octavius
I
can't
ain't
catch a break.
everybody. God damn it.
I get you, but it's just like, that's
Mhm.
why I had to just like, I had to get into my Zen mode and just, it just, I
Are
really
you
had to go
getting
and
your
say,
Russell Simmons on? Or is you doing your yin and your yang or your
nah, I'm
ping
just
and
praying to
pang?
God. I'm
You
just praying to
praying?
God.
What's your
Yeah,
prayer?
I'm
Let me
like the
hear.
prophet Elijah. I said, God, all the prophets have gone off, and you know what I mean. And it seemed as the whole world and went off to worship Baal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
He said,
not
son,
Bill, Lord
you know what I'm
Jesus.
saying? He said, I've set aside 7,000 men of good report, lest at any time you fall. I said, well, okay, let me get it right with you, God. So you
Gotta
let me
get them
know
up.
there's some people out there that yeah, that's keeping it real with him.
Yeah, gotta save
So
the soul.
yeah, so I'm keeping it real with the Most High.
I'm not fucking with you. You ain't
Yeah.
shit. I'm not.
Good morning, Miss Magnificent. Donna Goin, shout out to you, so sister.
Yes.
So
Hi, soul sister. How you doing? Well, praise God. Thank you for coming over here, brother Octavius. I finally got more than 2 people watching me on today. And I'm very thankful. Thank you, Miss Red. Miss Red is always here. So we're very
yeah,
thankful for her. She ain't going nowhere, grace of God, unless I get on her damn nerves, and hopefully she come back after she forgive me.
yeah.
So, how are you doing? Are you going on the um thing with Jay
Vacation.
Wilson, the cruise?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going with Jay Wilson, but
Oh.
I'll see him there at the cruise. How about that? So
Are,
hopefully
are,
I'll see him there,
are you
but I'm
wearing a
not
song?
going on the cruise with Jay Wilson. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. So you.
Okay.
Well,
Shout out to
I'm
him.
here to put the rumors to. Are you
Yeah.
wearing a thong on this cruise, sir?
Oh, nah. Nah, they ain't going down like that. We ain't wearing no thongs.
Okay. Will your balls
I
be
was
hummed?
trying to say
Will
I
your
was gonna
balls
wear a
be hummed
Shaka
on
Zulu.
though? I heard that your balls will be hummed on. Is that? I need yes or no answers. Is that true, sir?
I mean, no, I'm not. I can't. You know, though that's
That's
what they
private.
call it, the executive privilege. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
I used to
that's
have a
what
key around your.
that's what
All right.
Donald Trump used to say, executive privilege. Okay, so.
That's some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That means that yes, he's gonna get his balls hummed on. Moving right along. So, how many women you gonna have in your suite?
Just one.
Just one? You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard that there was gonna be about 3 other hoes that was gonna kick your door down and come and put that putain on you and challenge
I I don't
your
know.
new
I
wife.
don't know
I
about
don't
they.
know.
I
I
don't know.
just look. Don't shoot the messenger, baby. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you
I
gonna do
mean,
when they come in there and start slinging coochie juice and kicking in the door? You know,
I
your
gotta just
weave
keep
and
it real with the
what you
person
gonna do?
I have
Huh?
committed myself to. You know what I mean? I'm not a savage. You know, I have to, keep it 100. You
You gonna
know,
keep
yeah, I gotta keep it 100. You know, I can't be like Nature Boy having babies all over the internet. You know,
I don't know. You virtually got me pregnant, but I had an abortion, so
damn.
yeah, I killed the baby.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. But when you hit the link, I got pregnant again. So I don't know. You got a whole bunch of problems.
Yeah,
You know I like messing with you.
I know. I know. They gonna
Right.
say Octavia's out here got child support issues, and some more
Mm.
shit. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
So are what is your wardrobe gonna look like for this cruise?
I still haven't put it all together yet. I'm like, you know, I think I'll start thinking about that next week or so, like what I'm wearing and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's a formal dance or something like that. I'm not sure. So, I'm gonna really research like what you're supposed to wear. I know there's like some kind of dance that's supposed to be formal or something. So,
You don't know
you
how to
know,
do all that. You ain't looked it up, so you don't know how to pack your bags. You ain't ready.
I mean, I have a lot of time in between time,
Mm.
but um, like
What
I'm
you
planning on
what you
starting to
gonna
like figure out what's gonna be what, by next
okay.
week or so. Yeah.
So what you gonna do about recording? You still gonna give me that exclusive that you promised me?
I don't remember promising
Oh
exclusives.
Lord Jesus. You know what, please. You know what? You just want me to just kill you.
Yeah, nah, you ain't gotta kill me. Um, well, I'm gonna see what we're gonna do with the internet and everything like that, and I'll be going
No,
live.
not like about, things have changed or whatever, but
Uh,
you know what I'm saying? Not about
oh,
that.
like an interview or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
do an
Like
interview
give
with
give
you.
me the first on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. We're willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. But like I know a lot of people have been mentioning me as of late, and like I
Yeah, a
guess
lot
like
of
people
people
talk.
have been mentioning you.
Yeah, and
Mm.
it's like it's weird because just like it's places I don't be that my name popping up, and it's like all kind of controversies. There's either people who hate me or like
Yeah,
me,
I
whatever it
see.
is, and it's like it's. I think I'm glad that I got this much time into YouTube and been through the things I've been through because um learning not to take too much of that type of stuff serious when people are here doing the things what they do with your name, whether they speak good of you, bad of you, or whatever, and you're not there. Like if you're a novice coming into this type of thing, that can be scary. You know,
Mm. Yeah.
so yeah, when I had that issue, I had that storyline with Take, Star Marie, and Cardi B, the verdict last year in January. That's exactly what happened. So I had a lot of people, big people mentioning me, and it was a little overwhelming at the time, you know. So it kind of it seasoned me now for these, these things, like what's going on. So,
Are you
I just
prepared? Are you prepared for the unknown? Because it seems like these YouTube streets is willing to put a new asshole uh in you and your girl. They coming for your heart. What do you think? Why is that? You think people are jealous of you and your girl? Or what?
yeah, it has a lot to do with jealousy. There's a lot of people that are very lonely and depressed that come on here because of that reason. A lot of these people they don't have outlets in the real world, so they come on here and then they see any kind of peace or normalcy. They'll try to attack you. You know what I mean? Like, and I realized with the YouTube, it's upside down. So, what's right is left, and what's up is down. So, like in the real world, if you are doing the type of things that I'm doing on here, you can be respected a lot. We respect it, but on in this world, especially within the sectors that like have a lot of beefing and back and forth. Not just talking about beef sector, but in general, like the 3 black sector, even the wild cards that's out here, um, you can lose respect for being having humanity on here or showing love or something like that. A lot of people look at that as weakness, and they'll prey upon you. So they look at it as an opportunity to, exploit what they think is an innocent lamb or whatever,
Mhm.
But I'm a lamb with an AK-47. Just let you know, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can, say that I have experienced that by being too, I guess, too sweet or nice or whatever. I'm not
Yeah.
a beefer. That's just not me. I'll cuss your ass out, and I can beef with you if you want, if you push me there. But that's not my desire. That's not, you know what I'm saying, who I am or whatever. But I don't like being, I
Yeah,
don't like.
the main thing to do, and
Mm-hmm,
I like, I see
mm-hmm,
I talk to some of the most seasoned people,
mm-hmm,
um,
mm-hmm.
that have been involved in these type of sectors and things of that nature. Like, but the edge I have on a lot of the people out in these sectors that I've been in, I was in a very vicious corporate atmosphere for about 13 years, when I
Mm.
worked for, and it was cold blooded. There was no love.
Sound
It
like
was
you
like,
worked for NOS.
no,
That was a very
I worked
cold-blooded
for,
company
I
back then.
worked for a beverage company that was and I was a manager for 10 years. So I was dealing with that corporate type thing, and it's like numbers and everything matter, and there's no mercy for the weak.
Numbers,
Yeah,
numbers always matter in the corporate
yeah,
world. Um, even in IT, getting in, things in at a, you know what I'm saying, quick pace, updating.
yeah,
Numbers, unfortunately, in business, it just is what it is, right?
yeah,
Now over morality. That's why
yeah,
it's important for us to have our own businesses, because then we can make a decision. But then we're telling people to make sure come on, need you chop,
yeah.
chop, chop.
Get
You
that
get what
money.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Get that money.
I
Make production. Yeah.
yeah.
hmm
And I think it's just people deserve, of course, to be treated as human beings, respect and honesty. It's not easy
Yeah.
running the business. Like I've been watching Tasha K, what's going on with this Sukiana and just everything. She said that she went to, anger management. And
hmm
I mean, I don't know if that's part of the entertainment portion. Maybe she did it.
Yeah.
I mean, if she was smart, she went probably so she can use that in her court case so Cardi B doesn't thrash her
hmm
or whatever. But you go watch that Kill Bill interview. I was like, damn, that young man, daddy
hmm
stabbed him all up in his stomach.
Yeah.
His daddy almost killed him. He didn't press charges against his daddy. He wasn't talking about Sukiana like that from what I seen. I couldn't get through it because it was just emotional. You know what
hmm
I'm saying? Like, damn, your own father stabbed you.
Yeah.
damn, like stabbed you, like y'all cut up and stuff. You gotta be careful who you think is gonna be there for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was
So,
just saying, like when when the thing about this app and dealing with these people on here, you really got to learn to separate it like the things that like people can say on here, because I've been called some very egregious things by some wicked people. You know what I mean? And some of the people that are very wicked are highly respected on here. For what reason, I don't know. But um, that's just the nature of the beast. And the thing is, you really got to get to a place where you care a little, but you do not absorb these negative people's energy. You know what I mean? And realize that at the most, you probably won't be able to hit their panel or something like that. Or uh, if it's somebody that want to talk trash, you just block them. So it's like little simple remedies and just simple understandings. And also, if you have fear of your channel not being grown because of this one person that's being totally disrespectful or demonic towards you, realize that the internet is a very, very big place. I had to go to Facebook. I had to go to Facebook for a long time, for like months, because I was just on my own to share my videos to barely get 200 views. I have to do like being live for like an hour or two. Being blackballed by certain people for a time, and you know, and I fought, and then I had some ops pop up, and it got me over 1,000, well before the Rob Rack thing. So when the Rob Rack thing went down, I was already monetized. I had like 13, I had about 13 or 1,500 subs at the time, maybe even more than that. You know, um, you know, so I was already set, before that happened, but that was really a solo mission for a long time. And then, yeah, then the allies and people they start coming in and helping out a lot more once the momentum got going. But I would just say for a lot of people, you really gotta just be really have a mind where you just have a self will and self determination that's just totally unstoppable. Regardless, even if you're ashamed that, you might in your live, you may not have that many views, after being live for hours, what I mean? But don't let the dynamics of these sectors that you're around, um, like this person that has this power. I was talking with another op in the black sector, you know what I mean? And how that person viewed, like even where like they claim I come from the conscious sector. I've been in every sector, really, you know what I'm saying? But oh well, Sidnetter don't come to your channel or something like that, and as if that's an estoppel on me teaching consciousness. You know what I mean? Like one of the greatest conscious people
right.
out here, um, one of the greatest conscious people that did it on here and became a millionaire for a time when he done fell off and went crazy now is Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh had a very brief interaction with Sidnetter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And he
Mm-hmm.
had his own thing going before that. So it's like you don't see that's just where, and that it shows me someone that's been there for so long has such a limited mindset of fear, lack, doubt, and limitation, and that's why people can be easily controlled and manipulated by content creators because they think that this content creator is going to take them certain places, um, and things of that nature. Now, the content creators that y'all familiar with, I did these people in real life. I like them. They're my friends, or that it's almost like a family situation that we made digitally online. Um, but there's no head of the dragon, or the head of the snake, or nothing like that. It's just we really we just rock with each other. We have our ups and downs. We have our internal things or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just like any friends would have. but
That's
that's
until
that's
somebody really hit it and really make some real super coin, because
mm,
then that changes the balance of
yeah,
stuff, right? It's
yeah,
always you're always, regardless if you're friends in from, I'm just saying on the outside looking in from experience.
mm,
Big O, I would like to hear other people's opinions. I'm just gonna tell you from my experience that I've seen, just being on the outside and the inside, right? For me, I did a lot of caretaking of helping people take care and manage their channels and supporting them, make sure they get, excuse me, monetized and fight, strikes and so on and so forth, and help them
yeah,
clean up their issues. While I was getting hit on the back end and not realizing really what it was, because I actually really genuinely, really truly enjoy you know um helping people. I
mm,
really do. But now I've seen it all. You'll be very surprised the stuff that I know. I'm not a snitch. I could bring the streets down with the information that I know. People don't like when I say that, because they say I shouldn't say anything unless I'm going to say something, but that's their opinion. But I could set the streets on fire if I wanted to. I got a
yeah,
whole lot of information. I have a whole lot of stuff locked. I could break kneecaps with some of the content I got that's locked. Hey,
mm. How you doing, Lick you? I'll see Lick you on time.
Lake you.
Yeah.
You know, but
Mm,
it's not even about that. I look at my daughter and her, to me, which is a part I feel of accomplishment for social media, the biggest beast. And when I look at her, that's what makes me feel like, darn, I didn't waste any time. I
yeah.
showed her how to, she followed every instruction that I gave her in regards to social media, and she completed the task. And she goes viral every other week. She's probably viral now.
Yeah.
She's growing healthy. She's not arguing with nobody, and, getting sponsorships, and she's happy. Like I
Mm,
tried to tell her, over here, this is a whole different ballpark, whole different communication, networking, so on and so forth, you know. Um,
yeah.
I don't know. I've been here for years, and I don't know. I get complexed. And I'm just thinking about, like, I'm not going to say I don't think I'll ever leave, but I'm just thinking about moving away from this. YouTube doesn't stimulate me like the way it used to. There's no,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just not feeling it like that no more.
Now I definitely understand where you coming from. But it's just like the thing is it's just like I remember like I had a thought that that triggered a thought. I had a remembrance that triggered a thought. Um and it was like at one point I feared something and I realized that later on that fear was just in my head completely. You get what I'm saying? And it crippled me from going all in on what like on something for a long time. So there was a lot of time wasted where I didn't really put a lot of effort into something I should have put effort into. And when I did get the courage up enough, you know, to go past embarrassment, to go past ridicule, um, you know, it started to blossom at that very moment and very rapidly. And then the thing is, it made me feel like, where would I have been if I had this mindset before? So a lot of times when there's like any form of fear or intimidation, what I mean, that that my mind has created, what I'm saying, um,
Right.
I have to
And
really check that because it could really set off. It could really take steal be a time thief where it takes
Mm-hmm. Yes.
it steals from you because you might get to a resolution and say, oh man, it's just all shit is all in my head.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so, um, you know, that's why like I think even with a lot of my movements I've made on here is that a lot of people hate me because of the boldness that I take, you know what I mean, the fearlessness that I have. Um, when it comes to when people are doing saying, certain things about me or whatever, I don't care who you are. You will be addressed, especially if you have a bigger platform than me. You know what I mean? And yes, I will make content. I will be an opportunist against a demon. You know what I'm saying? Um, uh, as the scripture talks about how the wicked set up, storehouses for the righteous. So you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I totally believe in that. You know what I mean? And
Right.
so, yeah. And the thing is, it feels good to be independent and fearless, and to, you know, and also be because you're independent. You could. That's when you, like you were saying earlier, about having your own business. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And that goes with this YouTube thing too. You don't have no daddy or mommy that you got to answer to on this app. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might have your numbers may not be in the thousands every time you go live, but you don't have to. You're not answering to somebody. You're not feel in fear of someone when they pull the plug on you. That your numbers drop down to doo doo, and because you was borrowing someone else's crowd, you wasn't getting it on your own. Uh, so I always see that it's more of that way that you got to go as far as like um being fearless and because that fearlessness, you know, if you don't have it, you're going to die on it. In the corporate world, the digital
Mm-hmm.
world where we're at right now, you're
I
gonna
agree.
die, and when you die, you're gonna be part of someone else's soil. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna just be another cog in a wheel. You know what I mean? You're gonna be another zombie automaton, doing someone else's bidding out here because of your fear. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So to be fearless is to live. You know what I mean? If you
Mm-hmm.
die being fearless, if your channel fails or your business fails, you know what I mean? At least you tried. At least you're not on your deathbed or uh if you're on your deathbed or now you're at a later stage in life where you can't do much. Say that, I didn't even dare to try. What if I was fearless in life? You know what I mean? And I've had relationships on YouTube that were very quiet in the back. Like I had one serious one, and um, before no one knew about it. You know what I mean? A few months on in,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing is, we both were like, okay, you know, we took pride in it not coming out. Well, even now, just coming out and saying being fearless, it actually is a relief because,
Well, it is right.
yeah,
Being
it's a, mm, yeah, being
well,
known that
I
okay,
tell
I'm with
content
this
creators,
person.
set yourself free. Don't
Mm,
let nobody let you out of your own cage. But go ahead.
yeah, yeah, it's actually a lot more. It actually is a less of a burden because people know. I don't have to be questioned by the girl I'm talking to in secret. Well, you was on that chat, and the chick said this, and all this, and then you gotta sit there and explain for like hours or something, like, nah, it wasn't this way, it wasn't that way, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um, and like people publicly know, you know what I mean, and and I know there's pressure that could come from YouTube, but at the end of the day, um, that's where a big dose of I don't give a f come from. It comes in about what people opinions are on this app when it comes to your private business. Yes, public out here on the streets, but you know, um, but at the same time, like how we feel about each other, whatever arguments we gonna have, that's our thing. It's not gonna be influenced by strangers. You know what I'm saying? and so like like it's people. I can say I can understand why people are in a state where they're like there is a little jealousy, and I suffered jealousy from people pretty much my whole life because I will do fearless acts. I mean, I remember I had Clyde Diva, say some things about me, and I had 300 subs. I went live. I went live on her, and I think I got 300 views or something like that. And I had like 300 subs or something like that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I said I didn't come to this app to take disrespect. And the person can have 300 people in the chat at the time, but I only got in with 300 views. But the point was made, that hey, I'm not, nobody's sucker. I put the name and title on some more, I don't have no beef with her at the time.
Okay, hold on. So
Yeah.
so if somebody comes at, what's up? This is my big sister right there, judge, jury. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about hitting you up with a subpoena to meet me in virtual court. I want to get people some really good content and turn them on all at the same time. I think that we can dance together very nicely. But but listen to me. Look, I like my back on social media, and I'm hearing you. I'm just, throwing a ball, the tether ball, back at myself. My experience has been like, where they say where you should be loyal, and where people ask, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna mess with this individual unless they loyal, blah, 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 blah. But YouTube, to me, and I've said it for a very long time, YouTube is a game.
It is, yeah.
It's a big game, and either you know how to play it or you don't. You're gonna bump your head. You're gonna, just like if you go to play at the 21 table, craps, baccarat, whatever. I can throw the dice up just real nicely, bump it against the wall. I can choose, get a 7 and 11. If I double down on that 7, I better hope when I roll them dice those 3 times, I better take my money and run.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that even though that YouTube is a game, of course, when you play a game, there's real people that is playing this game. There's real feelings, there's real backgrounds. And as I'm doing like research, and I'm in school and about people's brains, our brains as human beings, are how we think, how we perceive, how we love, how we reject love. It just gets really deep for me. And I felt like I was at a point, Miss Magnificent, Miss Judge, Evie, as well as you, I feel like I was becoming ignorant, that my brain wasn't growing. Like I started to feel like I was stupid. And I know for a fact there's more in me. I know how I have a vision that God just gave me. And I'm like, oh my God, can I do this? And it don't belong nowhere near here. And thank God I got Miss Magnificent. I'm pretty sure I might gonna need Miss Leak You, okay, to help me edit some of this stuff that I got in my brain. I'm a creator, right? See, I don't need, I'm willing to take risks, because I'm just coming on here now, my brother, and listen to me, handsome. I'm just coming on here talking shit. To me, I'm just talking shit. Yeah. But if I really wanted to create content and edit, I'm a beast. I don't need nobody to tell me that. I'll challenge anybody to meet me at the editor's board, and we can go. I'll explode. Yeah. I'll bust in your mouth. Period.
Yeah.
Virtually, I'll virtually make you pregnant with my content. But my thing is this: I'm not trying to chase other people's dreams. I need to be able to be free and feel work.
Exactly. Yeah.
And my thing is, I'm very good behind Like with production and executive producing and stuff like that, I have no problem with that. But now I'm at a point to where, damn, I think I might want to get back in front of the camera and see if I can executive and produce. And I got something that I want to tell Leaky about. I think Leaky would like it. I would like for her to make the intro for it. We'll have to, work together. I can't afford to pay you, honey, okay? You just gonna have to make it for me, and when I get the money, I'll give you some money back. Yeah. But I have something that I think will be raw. And it's gonna be a challenge for me. And I just hope that the people that, love good content or will just at least give me a try. Like, I don't think people understand. Since when I came back on YouTube, I came to find my biological family. I was requested to come back. And ever since I came back, they've been cutting my head off. They falsely flagged my channel. I get flagged for hate speech, violation of kids. I ain't never violated no kids. I ain't never hurt nobody. But you got channels where people talk about everything underneath the sun. They don't get flagged, but I do.
Yeah.
And I learned to say, okay, that's okay. Then, hey, I don't know why, but every channel has a different route. Some channels can get away with stuff that other channels can't. For whatever reason, I can't get away with that type stuff. I just can't.
Oh, yeah.
I've lost my monetization 6 times, Octavia. 6 times.
Wow.
But I got it back every time. So hopefully by the grace of God, I can get it back get it back again. But they've changed the rules. You can't be, see, because when you got haters, you know what I'm saying? They sit back in the wings and they wait for you to just even breathe. People don't like me because I'm Uncle Tim's moderator. So I just stay in the background now and moderate from the clouds. They fuck with him, I'm going to take their ass out. Thank God for Sosa. Yeah. But I would like to be judged on my content, not based on who I was or who I am affiliated with. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me some credit for what I do. I got companies that are reaching out to me, and sometimes, like I said, Octavia, it's hard because okay, let's just keep it real. And I look at my shit, I'm like, damn, are you serious? I got 69 goddamn, something ain't right with my shit, because it's not. Half of the people I reach out to, they don't get notifications. They got to kind of stalk my channel. Newer people that subscribe.
Oh, yeah, I looked at mine. I think I looked at my studio. I think only like 33% of the people that subbed to my channel got that bell on.
Honey, mine is 2%. Like, people are not getting my hold on, what's she saying? Hold on, what she say? Yes, you're so talented, Nicole. I will support. Well, you my sister, and we out of jail, honey. Okay, you are not a content creator until you go to jail at TikTok. Okay, we will not be going to jail, honey. Y'all missed all, honey, all the shit that was over there. I acted a whole plumb fool, but I wasn't trying to, and I do not want to go back to TikTok jail. I was crying and everything. Okay, it's crazy. I had more strikes on my main channel than the Interloper Nation saying something, not even a strike. Right. YouTube was full of, yes, I agree. I need to clean up.
I got hit on one of my channels for spamming, and it didn't even need to find what the hell it was.
Look, when you gotta, for me, y'all, pretty much people think that, not think, but I am Christian. I do love the Lord and so on and so forth. But to get hit with, I've gotten hit with some evil stuff and setups. You just never know. You just really, really never know. So it's going to be a challenge for me, and how I speak, and stuff like that to not get these demons, these demonic trolls, these enginets, these lesions,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna keep my pretty foot on a demonic ass neck, because Nicole ain't going no mother freaking where. Okay, I don't care. I look, honey. If I gotta fry some damn bacon and Leak, you the only motherfucker in the chat. Leak, you gonna be waving her hands in the air talking about Nicole got some bacon. I don't want fake. Let me just make it very clear to y'all out there that want to listen. I got heart. I'll come up here and talk to myself for 8 hours. Y'all don't have to say nothing. You don't have to like, because I like content is me and I am content. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I know how to shake shit up. I could be really messy if I wanted to. You have no clue what I have in my lockbox. I could blow the streets up. So much information that I know, but I'm loyal. And that's, to me, that's not content. To throw somebody underneath the bus, to disrespect somebody.
Yeah,
It's not
like,
a story if somebody gained weight or lost weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I hate about people saying clout, call me a clout chaser.
Yeah, they is
I
saying you're a
could
clout
have,
chaser.
yeah, like if I was a clout chaser with that Cardi B situation, all I had to do was be a backstabber. You know what I mean? A vicious backstabber, and just sided against my friend and put out all kind of private information and things of that nature, and I would have been
That wasn't
super
your
hyper.
position though, Octavius, at the
Yeah,
time. I seen you. That wasn't, I
no,
was
I'm talking about
around.
even in 2018. Like if I like, it was just a lot of things that
You could
if
have
I
done.
just would, yeah, I could have really just been on some snake stuff, and
Mhm.
there were opportunities presented. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't. And so like,
Well, okay.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, I just didn't. I'm not even gonna give clues to what it was, but
You feel like that you earned your position, whatever your position is, on YouTube? Do you know what your position
yeah, I
is?
mean, of
And I'm going
course.
to
I
ask
mean,
this to the people to Leak you.
I mean, the
For
thing is, I didn't even like the thing is, like, how things transpired on here. I didn't fight hard. Like, I'm not like a lot of some of these people are going, like, if you look at how many videos I have on my
Mhm.
channel, I only have 110. There's people out there with thousands of videos alone,
Yeah, based on
and
based on
their names are not even known as well as mine. You know, so
right.
like I don't go live that often, and I'm not chasing behind people that can give me
Mhm.
clout or nothing like that. Like that ain't been my thing, and like me, and I don't even take offense to people calling me a clout chaser. If they want to call me it, fine, cool. You know, it just speaks to their mind and how they look at things. You know, but I
Mhm.
never I never
Do
like
you think though
I
that
get online, I
do
just
you
did my
think that
thing.
you
That's
paid
it.
YouTube dues though? Do you think that you've paid YouTube dues though? What they say, like your position. Leak you, come up here, sis. Now let me tell you something.
My position is just like, I just look at it as my position. I didn't
Right,
like,
and I
okay,
get
yeah, like people have hated on me, and I fought some haters who got big platforms and
Do you think
prevail,
that
you know, and that's just what it is.
do you think that you fed into the ground of what we call as YouTube? Like, did you feed into the soil? Do you think, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel as
Well,
if
yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, and I'm gonna talk about, like, I was in a conscious sector, and like, and there's a merger of it's always been a merger between the conscious sector and black sector. So I come from that merger, and even manosphere. So it's like manosphere, conscious sector, black sector. You know,
that was
like
there
somebody
before
like
they
China.
called it all that?
Yeah. But it's like I'm one of them old school throw. Somebody like China White kind of remind me of, like, the kind of like the place I came from.
Right.
Like they have some manosphere, conscious, and black sector type of things going on. So
It wasn't even called that when I came on
yeah,
here.
yeah, it didn't. I was there. I was around before they even had sector names. The sectors wasn't even a thing then.
What year you come on here, baby?
I have videos going back to 2008 on other people's platforms. While I'm on there talking.
Where did you migrate from? Did you migrate or did you?
Well, like I was on every platform, Blog Talk Radio, like doing conscious community stuff. Mainly, it was like I would say I'm conscious community. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
so, I seen everybody. I remember Brother Polite, Side Netter. I was talking to Side Netter on platforms like before even like there was like a YouTube thing going on. Like he used to be on Blog Talk, Minister Inky.
All of them ninjas was over
yeah,
there
all
on
of them.
Blog. They
Yeah.
were on Blog Talk Radio, and you
Yeah.
know, it went from Blog
Yeah,
Talk
so like I heard
Radio
some
to-
lady from the conscious sector that just decided to drop down out the sky said that, oh, you ain't even conscious sector. I say, lady, please don't even go there. Like I was around like with conscious sector, like dude, like I remember we was beefing on Blog Talks. Okay, I had, you know, I was part of like, you know, communities that was pro side netter, anti side netter. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. You know what I mean? Before there
Right.
was even like YouTube was a thing. You know what I mean?
Right,
It was
before
just YouTube was a
YouTube
place where they was just uploading videos from Blog Talk. You know, it was a whole nother
you
community.
know that
out there.
YouTube actually was a dating app. Did you
Yeah.
know that? Yeah. Originally, it was a dating app, and you could communicate and, you know, stuff like that, you
Yeah.
know, or whatever. I came from all the way from the party line.
Yeah. So like
You
even with like red pill, blue pill,
Mm.
I was calling into them shows. I remember when red pill, blue pill. I knew them over there at a Moorish website called Marrakush Society back in 2008 and 9. So I mean, like remember them, like when somebody even like when them conscious cats be get to talking and like, oh yeah, like just because y'all came with a sector name, like dude, like you ain't been outside, you don't know nobody. And the thing is, the conscious community is big, but it's kind of small as far as the people that have been around talking and contributing to the conscious community on a global level in America. You know, we pretty much have had run-ins with each other, or sometimes some of the guys we have dated some of the same girls. You know what I mean?
I've heard.
Yeah.
What do you think about brother? I Smoke Hip Hop.
I used to be over there. I used to call into his show a couple of times. I called his show a couple of times. I really, you know, I was kind of like, I used to be over there with Kev Gills. So Kev Gills didn't like him or whatever, you know. But I personally.
I know in his beginning of his career, he was, you know, trying to find his way, and but you know, right now, where do you think that he's at? Do you watch him?
It's kind of like they out of my algorithm, them bigger guys. Unless it's like something real big in hip hop that jump off. Yeah.
He better than whatever.
Yeah, like I like the thing is how I even came to the conscious, how I started getting back into the conscious sector. I was over there and like, you know, like for years I was calling into like Nick at Night and Sweet Ma and you know,
I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, those people saw me. So I was calling into their shows and stuff, and then that's around the time Brother Polite had that situation with the kid. And,
yeah, well, you know that they his ass gonna be deep fried very soon, and I called it on him or whatever.
Yeah.
He's going down, and they're gonna.
Yeah, he don't realize this is South Florida, and he in Miami with all them Cubans down there. And they, you know, they gonna crucify him.
He's a piece of shit. So, you know, I don't know if
now
you
that DNA on the shirt. That's did it for me.
Interview with what's that man's name? I was gonna ask Leaky, what was that interview I did? Like, your daddy. with the
You mean with Pizzy?
no, not
Oh,
no. When
sorry.
They talking about him now.
stuff.
You know, that was a nightmare when all that went on, but yeah. Okay.
What's that man's name that Polite looked up to? Like,
Oh, Sonetta.
not Sonetta, the one that he's in prison or something. What's his
Oh,
name?
Dr. Malachi York.
Yeah, York. Yeah, I interviewed
Yeah.
his son's fiance, wife, or whatever.
Oh wow. I didn't know
Now,
that.
you know, they say it's rumored now that somebody over in the Mo3 sector is related to that family, the York family. That's a rumor, but and I don't know. I ain't seen nothing verified though.
I mean, I don't think they really want, the gas to be pressed on that, but yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
I mean, Dr. York had a lot of people. I have a whole playlist on that. And the reason why I stopped reporting on Brother Polite is because this young lady was she was physically attacked. Like after I interviewed her and stuff like that. Yeah, it got really nasty and really ugly. When I interviewed
This one girl I came across. All she do is talk about Polite every show. She been doing it for the last.
She probably
2
want to
months.
suck his funny. That's a funny looking.
No, but every show she do a live on Polite. Every show, almost 90% of her content is about Polite and him going to jail or whatever.
No, that's probably her niche. And you better not be talking about my one girl. I'm gonna cuss your ass out.
Yeah,
What's
that's
the
a
name
niche.
You better not be talking about Snatch.
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna cuss you out. I'm like that lady does the best.
Mm-mm.
Has some of the best.
She got mad at Snatch because Snatch was reporting on something. This chick got Trip C's. You ever heard it? Y'all probably heard it.
No, I don't know who that is.
Never heard of her.
Okay.
We don't know who she is. Boo. No.
A lot of times too, when I really don't know who that is, but sometimes I'll say I don't know who someone is because I'm being funny.
Well, she named it something conscious something TV. It's like it used to be conscious something TV.
Huh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, happy the 4th, y'all. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. Happy 4th.
What y'all got planned today?
Well, I'm about to get moving in a minute and try to get a little workout in and probably catch the grocery store while they're still open.
Yeah.
Get a few things.
I went grocery shopping yesterday. Made some chicken and dumplings. I don't know why I made that shit on such a hot day, but it was good.
Was it good though?
It was delish.
I'm pretty sure. I don't have to ask, leak you. You have to do a wanted poster.
Okay.
I don't have no ass anymore. Leak, you stop laughing. That's not funny. You're supposed to be my fucking sister, and it's not funny that the more weight I lose, my ass is disappearing. Okay.
Hey, my cousin, she's she married a guy that's like a millionaire, and she got 50 years. Like I think she's like 50.
Where did you go?
I'm right here.
Okay.
And he went and got her a BBL.
Really? That's a dangerous surgery.
I don't know. I don't want no BBL or nothing like that. I just, it's
like they all get that duck face look when they get that.
Girl, no, they look like, I told you what they look like. They look like ants marching one by one. Hoorah,
yeah.
Hoorah. But those BBLs are all looking the same because the doctors train each other the same. So
they look like diaper booties, okay?
They do. And then sometimes it almost looks like the woman has like a man's torso in a way.
Because the bitch was white from the beginning, girl. My torso, girl, is coming
They suck
back.
the fat out your stomach.
Right.
No, I'm gonna bring the natural body. They ain't gonna y'all not gonna make fun of me though, cause my ass left though. Like I'm mad. Like I got a white girl booty. I feel. My daughter said
we'll definitely do a wanted poster for Nicole Reloaded's ass, and I'm gonna do it. So don't even give me shit. Because I'm gonna make one. I feel like doing some.
Yeah, I know you
documentary.
are. Right along
Wow.
with my missing leg. They try to get me and Lee. Let me tell you, like Octavius, how much these people
still
hate.
can't believe
They've
that
been
shit.
trying to pin me and Leak you against each other for which I didn't even realize for like the last couple of years. Like that's bullshit.
I know who did that
As
though.
soon as DQ came out and said, "I really like your content, Nicole. I'm
Oh,
subscribed
if
to
you have any friends
like
on here, they're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do that with
But
any friends you have.
remember that well, I don't want to really, I'm not going to say her name, but there was someone we were talking about the other day, Octavius, that was clicked up with the Swamp Rat crew over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, one day this individual came over here and told Nicole that, that I had been talking about her or something like that, and told her that she didn't have any legs. Like, what?
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
no, Octavius was in that live. It was my grandbaby's birthday, and
I was
I
like,
came back
what?
and I was sitting. Yeah, but they were serious. Yeah, they said
I think they were confusing you with somebody else in the beef sector that's called peg leg. I think they were confusing you with someone else. That's what I think.
But that person been camming up, so I don't know.
You know?
That
I
person
don't
that
know.
call it. Yeah,
It
she
seemed
been
like as
camming
soon
up.
as I camed up with my dog, everybody decided to put their camera on. Girl, boom. Anyway, but anyway, I'm just girl. I mean, shoot.
I'm just glad you have legs, Nicole. That's all that matters. You know, you
I don't
can
know. It
stand
might
up.
be mine. I don't know. Let me call. Hold on. Let me call AnitaLeg.com. Hold on. I'll call
It
you
They're
right
might
back.
be them
attached to that
prosthetics
booty
that
that we're
they
searching
get.
for.
They got them. She got them Iron Man robot legs.
Child. I ain't got no. Leak
It
you.
was the craziest
Can you
thing.
please find my ass though? I have weight loss. You gotta.
We will seek far and wide. We will seek from one
Yeah.
end of the earth to the other.
I don't know.
Oh,
Why
that
my
like
ass?
if you have a
Out of
friend
all
on
the
here that
things I did, why I gotta lose ass? Like I got.
yeah.
You know,
But see,
well,
that's the thing, Octavius.
you
We
would have
don't even
found that
tell
out,
people.
Octavius. He like, yeah, I
But
can't
we
sit
don't
on
even
your
tell
face no
people
more. No, just like, anyway,
Yeah.
let me be good.
that me and Nicole was even close like that.
Who was close?
Would have been if they were watching us.
Right.
Oh yeah,
But
you know
it had been a while.
they'll
No, they
like what
weren't.
it is
They
when
weren't.
part of that warfare on here is to separate your friends and isolate you. You know, so they'll research who you kind of cool with. Oh, we gonna make a
Yeah.
divide
No, I
between
was
you
one
and
of the
so and so.
one of
So
the
if I
first
have a
ones
YouTube ship,
as and as an example, but I never
mm,
changed my footing. No matter what they did, they tried to, destroy me and my sister's relationship, and that shit it never happened. It's not gonna happen. Still here.
yeah, like
Okay.
even like for sometimes these people stalk your community wall to see who you sharing and then target
Man,
the people.
within 30 seconds, I've even tested that theory before. Literally tested it before. Had somebody that, I mean, within 15 seconds of posting on my wall, I could literally, I had that person losing their mind over there just by posting on my community wall and never touching
Hmm.
the channel. I love to troll like that,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know, because
I do know my sister like to. I'm like, I ain't fuck with Lee. You gonna fucking troll me about my damn draws, and I really ain't gonna have no damn leg. Cause she know I get sensitive and shit. I'm like, Lee, I ain't fuck with you. Go and cuss them people
But you
out.
know, I would never do you like that. It's just funny because, you know, if you don't come out
You a
here and make
different.
all these
You come from a
declarations,
different cloth. Like you a whole like girl. Girl,
it's
you
just
a
different.
sniper, a Kruger, and then you can be a kitten all at the same. I ain't fucking with you, Leaky. You is not. You're not gonna have me a psychologist more than 3 times a week, bitch.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Man, Nicole, you already know.
Oh, Licky, what did you watch that live and did you see me do that impression of the swamp rat?
I did, yes. I
What
got
is
some.
y'all doing? Who is those people? What is that?
Oh,
I
God.
don't even want to
No,
know.
you better off not even knowing. You
No,
better
I
off
don't
not
You
want
even
to
better
know.
know.
not.
I don't know
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know who you people talking about. Look, not
That's
you.
all
Yeah.
right.
I'm sorry,
Because
what?
we don't want him trying to blame you for me being on
I
your page.
don't know. I really don't know
Yeah.
what y'all talking about.
Yeah. So it's we don't know him.
I got gas. My stomach hurt.
Yeah.
I ain't got
I'm
no meds.
Earl Grey tea at the moment. Might as well. But I know I got some liquor in the fridge. I'm gonna be sipping on a little bit today. That's for sure. I'm gonna try to.
What you sipping on over
I'm gonna
there?
be. I got some chocolate. I got some Mozart chocolate cream and
Oh,
some
you gonna
Bailey.
be bad, leaky. You know, you when you get some liquor and you and a mouse in your
Ooh,
hand, you oh Lord.
it gets
Uh,
dangerous. It
yeah, I'm
gets.
gonna have to watch out for her all weekend long. See, I was supposed to be on vacation. You gotta sit your ass down, girl.
I've been so busy though with the new house and stuff, Nicole.
Yeah, what's going on? Why you cutting down? I was gonna cuss you out in a friendly way. Why you cutting down all them damn trees?
Oh no, baby! I haven't cut down a single tree. No, I'm the opposite. I believe that the
Was
trees
I high
need
as
love
hell,
too.
girl? I was looking at and girl, I
There
read. I
was
thought you said you was getting rid of all the damn trees. I said, why is she cutting down all
no,
the goddamn trees? She don't want no trees, girl. But I seen it when I was in the hospital, so I thought you was
yeah,
cutting trees down.
no. I took down a bodark tree, which is a it's the hardest tree in North America, and it's been growing on this piece of property for decades. I've been driving by looking at everybody has been thanking me for hauling that tree out of here
Wow.
because it's so ugly. But
Uh-huh.
I've got another one, but it's upright. But this one was growing up sideways out of the ground. It was really weird.
Mm-hmm.
And it tore up two chainsaws. But no, I just
Girl, only you
spent
would
like
tear up two chainsaws.
4 days,
Lord Jesus Christ.
4 full days cleaning up all the trees on my property. Literally, I
So
had the
how is
fire
it?
guy and
So
everything.
how is it going? All right, like how does it feel to
Great.
have your own? Like
Oh my
not like you
God.
didn't have your own before, but you did a lot of traveling, and
Well,
you know what
that's
I'm
one of the
saying.
big things. Like now I'm settling. So now that the kids are all gone, I'm settling. This is like my permanent place. And I bought everything,
Mhm.
paid for everything, and now I can really travel. So I've got a
Are
base of
you
operations and all that.
are you past what's it called when our kids grow up and move out the house?
Yeah.
The empty, are you
I
are you getting past the empty nester
I
thing?
have no empty nester syndrome at all. I do not
You
want
don't
there
think
any
you experienced a
children.
little bit of it?
No, no. Well, I do, and then I get my granddaughter, and
Okay, and
that
then
feeling.
it fills you up.
Yeah, yeah. It gives me.
Girl, I'm trying to
Like
add her on, and I don't know what
she
the
keep
leaking.
falling off. But yeah, I
Girl,
gotta
I'm
go
trying
get
to
my
add
day
her
started,
on,
y'all.
and then I don't know what
I'll
I'm
be
doing.
yeah, I'm
Are
gonna
you
go get my day started though.
Octavius?
All
But
right, Octavius.
yeah,
Octavius is
peace.
pregnant.
Pregnant. Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
his booty
Don't
hole is
say that
brown.
because
Pound Town, Octavia's booty hole is brown. Bye.
hey,
You
all
ain't heard
right,
that?
on that note, I'm out of here.
You ain't
All
heard
right,
that
y'all.
new
Peace.
song by Sexy, whatever.
Oh
Pound
yeah, I
Town,
heard that.
my
I heard
booty
that.
hole
Yeah, the girl
brown.
said her coochie's pink and her booty hole's brown.
Oh
I
my
said,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
goodness.
Yeah. I said, wow.
Nothing is for
She probably
privacy
probably
anymore.
see her
I
asshole.
know, right? I think we don't need to know
God.
that.
I mean, we
All
can
right, y'all.
assume
All
that.
right.
All right,
Bye, love.
Octavius.
All right, peace.
I don't know why I was dropping off, Nicole. Hell, I'll try to stand still. But no, things are going good. I've been just putting a lot of work into getting this property all set up, and I finally got electricity. I'm working on all my
Oh,
plans.
you did?
I
What
did.
was it? Did they have to go underneath the ground or what?
Oh yeah, I had to get a brand new pole. I had to get like 60 feet of wire and conduit ran from that pole. I had to get a new transformer. There had never been electricity on this property. So I'm
Right.
literally building it from the ground up. So when I
That's
came in,
amazing. Were
there
you
was
able to
like,
get any type of grants?
hell no. I
Oh,
paid
oh
cash
shit.
for all this. I wish.
Mhm.
I mean, there are grants for people that have certain incomes where if you own a lot with a house on it, they'll actually build one and you'll own
Well,
it in
that's
like
what I was.
5 or 10 years or something like that. But I don't
Mhm.
qualify.
Well,
No, I don't
well, let
qualify
me
for
ask you. Let me ask you this, right? Let me just keep it gangster, right?
it.
Okay, so I got
I love
really,
you, gangster.
Okay. I realized I had legs, and then I called the credit bureau looking ass. And
Right.
girl, no. Okay. Back when my mom had passed in 2020, I had hit by a lot of fraudulent stuff. Somebody got
Right.
access to my mom's stuff. I wasn't psychologically prepared. Like it was a lot of stuff that happened. Long story short, I'm in the process of cleaning up my credit. So
Okay.
I reached out to Chase Bank or whatever, and they had told me during this time, okay, I should have realized it was a bunch of bullshit, Leak You. But I was still kind of young, in the head. But this fine skinned buff guy, like, with a big ass dangling, pretty teeth and everything,
Right.
hit me up, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be there for you. Your mama died," and he kept smiling, and every time he smiled, it sounded like his teeth went ting because he had really pretty teeth. Like
Right.
for real, girl, I was psychologically like, damn, he just so dreamy,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he had a short neck, but still, he had a six pack and stuff, girl, and he had a big old dangling, and he had a truck and all that. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna fuck his brains out when I meet him.
Oh,
So
shit.
that actually didn't happen, but he was
Oh.
like, okay, I have your back or whatever, and I'm gonna help you pay all your bills. So I kept saying, yeah, you full of shit, yeah, right, girl. So he gave me these credit card numbers, honey, and
Ooh.
I was like, I'm not gonna do that. He stayed on the phone, he paid all my shit, still was nervous about it. Very long story short,
Right.
the dude was fraud. He was a fraud.
No
But he was
way.
so good. He was so good. I don't know I still wonder what he did. To where I don't know if he needed, because I never gave him access to my accounts or whatever. But
Right.
eventually, after they did an investigation, I guess because of him paying it for me on a phone or something like that was going to create him a solid, I don't know, a stability type of link or something like that.
Right.
Whatever. Anyway, long story short, I'm going over my credit and stuff. And I did report to them about what was going on. All the banks forgave me. I didn't, even though he did pay or whatever, it was fake, it was false. And it stood on there for about 60 to 70 days. But I didn't spend or do anything extra except on one account. Long story short, I have a late payment on my Chase that's from 2020. And I contacted the bank and I asked them if they would remove it.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me no.
Of course they did.
But isn't there a way that you can get that I could get that removed?
Well, you could do like pull your credit report and then do a dispute.
Right,
And
but disputed based on what though? That's the thing. I know.
You can. I've disputed stuff just based on the fact that it was there. Like I disputed,
Right, yeah.
and stuff will fall off because a lot of the creditors won't have the records anymore. That sort of a thing. But I mean, you could. We'll definitely talk about that. We can talk about that more privately, but that's the only way you'd be able to get it off is to try to dispute it on your credit. And you'd have to do it through all three of them, Experian.
Right. Experian,
Yeah.
TransUnion, and Equifax.
Yep.
I
Exactly.
was so annoyed. I was
It's
so
fine.
freaking
I mean,
stupid.
if you were frauded out, then that's a perfect reason why to dispute something.
Mhm.
And that's what you would do is you would dispute it and you would say, hey, I was a victim of fraud,
Right.
Blah, 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 blah. And, and that should do it.
And people don't realize, like, okay, if like Chase, if you have one missing payment, if you can get that overturned, you can get up to 100 points. Up to it. Not saying that you would get that, but you can get up to 100 points.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. My problem with me is I do everything cash. And I mean everything.
There is nothing wrong with that. Papa.
There is something wrong with that.
Well, you got to build established credit, but still, that means you have money
but
to take care of what you need, though.
well, yeah, but the problem is I haven't really taken the time to establish credit because I do everything with cash. So my main problem that I would
Oh,
recommend would
okay.
be
Well, if
stuff
you're
like
doing
you don't have any
everything,
credit,
yeah, that
you
is kind of a
know?
problem. Yeah, you have
So
to establish some, and then you
I
have
have
at home,
started.
you're gonna need some credit, sis.
Yeah, I started. I've got a few credit cards. They're pretty nice limits. My
Okay.
credit score was pretty good. I mean, because I keep everything paid, and
Hmm.
anything I've ever had. I mean, I've paid off so many cars, and I've gotten to the point where I put so much down, or I try to buy it all the way out if I can, because I don't want to pay all that interest. And it's like
Hmm.
the same thing with
Hmm.
buying a house. Like the reason I did this the way I did it, I could have got a mortgage. I could have bought a house in Dallas, but I didn't want to live in Dallas. I wanted to be in the country like I've always dreamed. I work from home. I don't have any requirements. I could be
Right.
anywhere in the world. But the reason I did it the way I did it is because I saved myself hundreds of thousands of dollars of interest. If I would have did a mortgage, I would have in
Well, what
Dallas.
did
It
you
would have
do,
been
sis? I don't know. What did you do? If you,
I
okay.
I bought my house cash.
Oh, I thought you did. That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, hell yeah, you should have.
brand
Okay.
new, brand spanking new. I bought it cash, like
How much land you got that baby on? What, 3 acres?
half an acre. I got a half an acre. I
You
bought the
gotta have. Okay.
property. Yep, I bought the property back in February for cash. They wanted originally like $60,000 for this lot, but watched this lot for a year because I was going through my whole divorce. So as I was going through the divorce process, I'm looking at this lot like, ooh,
The
if
hell
this,
keep happening to you? Oh.
if it goes through or whatever, then I'll be able to. So once my divorce was finalized, then I bought this lot, and they wanted 60, but by the time the year had went through, they dropped it to 30, and then I offered 15, and they took it because I know this area. And I know that they were not going to get $30,000 for no lot in this area, period. So I bought the lot and the land first, and then I went out and I found the home. Can you still hear me, Nicole?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All
No,
right, baby.
yeah,
I'm
I
just
had it
making
on
sure.
mute, so I wanted to make
Oh,
sure
okay.
that everybody can hear us correctly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's freaking awesome, girl. Cause I want to when I did the okay, when I too much private, but when my credit score severely, unfortunately, dropped due to fraud when my mama passed
Yeah.
away. So I'm just in process of trying to rectify that. And if
Well,
I
I
can
can
get
tell
these
you the
things
way
done,
made my
okay.
shit shoot up, and I'm talking within like 6 months, I had a credit score of damn near 700 something. You want to make sure any credit cards you have are paid down as much as possible, but you also want to use them. You want to keep them in you want to use less than 25% of your total credit card limit overall.
Right. That's what my problem is. My utilization is at 45%, girl.
Yeah, you need to reduce that and your
I'm
score will
trying to.
rise.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to. I
it
went
takes
into
time.
when my mother, like I said, when my mother, passed, had passed away. You remember you came by here, I was crying. I was like, girl, my life is
I
a mess.
remember.
And
I remember.
it was a lot of fraudulent stuff. People was buying, like, whoever these demons were buying stuff in my mom's name, and it was
Yeah.
just a mess, just a
Mm,
whole mess. But now I'm trying to get it in order because it
right.
was like 90% credit, you know what I'm saying, utilization,
Mhm.
and I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out how to knock these. One of the credit cards I was paying, girl, I was giving them 50. The payment was, what was it, like $36 a month. And that's all, I gave them the minimum payment automatic. Girl,
Right.
when I realized, girl, do you know for a whole couple of years that only equivalated to $1 a fucking month? Girl, I could have
Oh,
fell
absolutely. That's the thing.
a
Like,
dollar.
Yes, whenever I do my credit cards, literally every month I pay them off. Every single month. Every month. I never leave any balance on them. But I do use them and I try to stay in within. And there's been times I've had to buy a plane ticket or whatever, stuff like that, where I used more than what I wanted to. But yeah, that minimum payment shit, it's designed to keep us in debt.
Yes, and I agree. I
It
100%
sucks.
agree.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I do have the, like how you said that you're, because you bought everything in, in cash or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. If I can get, and I think that's one of the reasons they don't want to remove that one bullshit ass late payment. Because if they do, my credit score is going to increase by the minimum
Right.
50. It's going to take me where I need to be. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Uh-huh.
now that I'm in school and stuff, I don't know, Leak you. I'm just tired
I
of
know.
the
Anytime
bullshit
that's
on here.
off.
I've been on here for years. I'm constantly getting flagged. My shit shadow banned. People are
Yep.
making fun of me because I get only like damn near like 2 views.
You
And
only
I'm
got
not
to
saying
get
that I can't handle it, but sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it does bother me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, damn, I've been on here for years. I deserve to at least get fucking 500 when I go live. Like, I don't know.
No, I feel you. I feel it's frustrating because we sit here and we watch people, say some of the most horrible things about children and women and other men, and their channels seem to flourish.
Right.
Like you can have a fuck channel like that, like I was telling you, that Interloper Nation channel. I do absolutely nothing of substance over there at all. But
Mm-hmm.
amazing. I have never had but a warning on that channel. I've never had a 1, 2, 3 strike
Mm.
ever. And that's insane. And I don't get it.
Really?
Yes. But yet on leaky.com, I can breathe wrong and get a fucking strike. There was one time I spent damn near a year because I won't go live on my channel if I have a strike on it. I'll go live on one of my others. And, especially
Mm.
2 or more strikes. No, because you're not going to false flag me on a third one and take my shit.
Right,
So
and
I never
take your
put
channel
myself in
down.
that
Right.
position. Yeah. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times I can go live, but I don't do it because I don't want these people to know. These people literally keep track of how many strikes I got on my channel because they're out here
No,
posting
I'm
and they want to
telling
take us
you, Leak
down.
you, they've been doing that shit to me for a
Yeah.
long time. And I wish I knew who it was. Like, damn, do you want somebody to pay you some money? Like, why are y'all going to skip through my videos like that? Like,
Right. And they'll
like
go hit
what is
old
wrong
ones.
with them?
They go hit old ones. They'll go through old,
Yeah.
Queen's Throne has the same problem. They'll go hit these old videos and shit like that because they're intentionally doing that. But the thing is, they don't, they're having fun while they're doing it. But then when it happens to them, then all of a sudden, then they're like, oh, it takes them to feel it. Sometimes people just got to
Mm-hmm.
feel it to know what it feels like so that they know what the fuck they're doing to other people. And they'll
Right,
try
because my
to
thing
provide
is
them
that you come
tax.
in for my bag. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, damn, like you really gonna keep flagging me to where I lose my monetization on
It puts a
falsified
smile
shit?
on their
Like, that's
face.
not cool.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep. It puts a fucking smile on their face. They love to cause discontent. They love to just, do horrible shit like that.
I don't know. Maybe if I run around, I mean, if I do a series, Nicole has no ass, will they flag that too? You know what
No, I think that would. I think if you even did a channel about we're seeking Nicole's ass, you would probably, would never get striked on that bitch.
You know what, Leak you? I should have never said that. Leak you gonna have banners and stuff. We want to
Oh,
post.
I got a
We're
wanted
looking
poster
for
for you.
Nicole's ass.
Yes, I got a wanted poster. I'm already dreaming it up right now. I'm gonna have a little fun with this.
Well, I hope you find my damn legs, bitch.
Girl, I'll make sure there's some legs there, whether they're titanium, you
Girl,
know.
some toothpicks, girl. Make it a chicken breast.
I could not believe somebody would come up in your chat and say something.
Yeah, and they were serious. They were fucking serious. But you know who? When I went back and looked, you know who it was? Actually, what's her name? Did I tell you what? When I went back to look, who it was that said that?
Who? No, who was the username?
It was Room Shaker.
No, it was really.
Yeah.
That is so weird. Like,
yeah, that's what I said. I was like, I didn't even know, sis even watched the nigga. It's like, okay,
I mean, Room Shaker definitely has been over to the channel, and I've talked to her, but that was recently, and that was way after that whole leg thing. So it just makes me wonder if maybe somebody, because again, I
hope I'm not wrong, but when I went back and looked at it, it led back to Room Shaker.
Well, see, there's also people that have been content creators channels. So there was a former moderator I had that even cloned Babe, cloned accounts, trying to have leak you accounts. Well,
let me ask you this: if they clone, if I click on it, would it go back to their channel?
It would go to the cloned channel. It should not go to Room Shaker. If you clicked on it,
no,
and you
it went to the channel.
Okay,
yeah, it went to her. Yeah.
All right. Well, that knocked that theory out. Okay.
Yeah, and it wasn't a big deal. I thought the shit was kind of funny, but then I was like, wait a minute.
Where did you get that from?
Well, once I realized it was her, I was like, well, maybe she just fucking with me. But when I first heard it, I was like, damn,
that's weird.
It makes me, but no, it was what bothered me is what, if that was her, what I believe what was said. Like, is that the reason why you don't like watch me? Is because you think I'm handicapped with no legs? Like what? Like a bitch that don't got no legs don't deserve a community wash here? Like what? Shut up, Lee.
I just don't get it.
Is that like?
But we got to turn this into something fun, Nicole. That's the way you handle stuff like that. You turn the hate into something great and funny and humorous, and you try to make money off of it if you can. So, I got some things I'm dreaming up right now. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have like a little showing on Interloper Nation, someday soon, and we're gonna have that wanted poster for sure.
Oh hell no! And it's gonna be up there when I least expect it. Okay.
Exactly.
Be like, God damn it, Leak You.
They're gonna be like, Nicole, get over there to Leak You. She's over there talking about you.
Ass. Look at that.
Yeah, she's over there. She's dragging you, Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they do.
They didn't did that a couple of times. You remember that?
Yep.
Oh, Leak You's over there dragging you. I go there and Leak You's not talking about anything. Like these people just, I don't know.
I had people do that to me too. Like such and such is over there talking about you, and I'm like, give me a timestamp. No timestamp ever given. Oh, it was in this video or in that video. I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and seek whatever you're saying happened. If you don't have the timestamp in the clip, then don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Because you're most likely lying to me. And I'm not going to go and listen to 2 hours just to seek out what you want me to watch because it bothered you. I don't get bothered by that same stuff that, I'm pretty easygoing. Like, man, this shit rolls off my feathers like duck feathers, man. At this point, you got to have some thick skin on here, Nicole.
No, you do, and I'm still learning. I think that because I try my best to because my dad and stuff be watching, and they're not happy with me all this cussing and stuff. They not happy. Shit, that's where I'll be. My daddy been flagged. I don't know. But I'm sure of course he wouldn't do that. But he's like, I know you know how to express yourself, and the people that come on your channel are smart people. And he's like, I just expect more out of y'all. It just be making me want to ball myself up.
Well, don't feel guilty because, when all that shit, when these people get crazy out here, they get to doxing my family. And I definitely had to go with my family at one point. Whenever Rose Salguero over there and her and her jumpy knockoff over there, that lie-seeking bitch, when they sat there and doxed my fucking family and my kids and shit, and my mother and my father who had passed away. It's like me and my mom and my family, we definitely had some words about it, and they were like, stop blogging. Why do you even have to keep vlogging and all this? I'm like, that's never gonna happen. I love y'all. Heart.
Right.
But I'm not gonna stop doing what I love to do. This is what I do, and I've been doing this stuff for some years.
And
And
see,
I don't there's nobody that's gonna make me stop.
right. And see, that's the thing though. Like with you, by being on mission, that you actually really truly, love it. But do you hate it though sometimes?
Well, sometimes I do. Well, let me be honest. Sorry, I got alarms going off like crazy. It drives me nuts. Um, Sometimes I don't hate it. No, I love it. I will say I get frustrated though, because when I have fake ass, because to me, it took me so long to get where I'm at, Nicole. I just, I'm about to hit like 10,000 subs on one of my pages on Facebook. I just hit 12,000 on my main page on Facebook. I mean, my page, I got
I'm
bigger
so
pages
proud of
on
you. That's
Facebook.
why I don't like seeing you just arguing with people.
Exactly. That's why I keep
I'm
that
telling you,
shit.
like, Leak, I really like it be making me cry. But
Oh,
I'm
I
telling you
know.
that. Like, I
I
know
keep that
you
stuff on
are
Interloper
so smart.
Nation.
You're
I
so smart.
appreciate it.
No, for real. I need more like from you, sis.
Oh,
Don't let these people put you in a virtual bullshit ass corner. Like
yeah.
you are the bomb.com. And
Man,
I just want to sit back and put you on, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody, don't fuck them. They're like, look at all of these. It's not about the numbers. I'm talking about what you build.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like you deserve more to let anything get in your path.
right.
I mean, I'm just saying, I hope that I'm not being,
No, it's
but it
good.
does. I don't like when people pick at you and it gets you off of your journey.
Yeah.
You're extremely intelligent. There's a lot of shit that's like going on. And
Yep.
I'm like, I feel like they want to deter you so you don't educate the people.
Speaking of that, I'm actually glad you brought that up, because I've been back on my Spotify, my podcast, and I've been dropping season 2. And Nicole, today I am going to be doing just that with the people. We are going to be revisiting the case of Jonathan Reed with the alien in the freezer. And a lot of people on the leaky.com platform have not seen or heard this story. So I'm excited to bring it today. And we're going to be looking at some video and listening to some audio of Jonathan Reed explaining this experience where he brought this being home and he recorded it. And we've got the recording. So,
Was he from Nevada?
Washington State.
Okay.
And this being looked like it was half reptilian. And even after he had given it a really bad whack on the head, this being eyes still blinked. It's almost they say that there are these intelligent androids that literally they're AI, they're sentient AI, and these beings, they don't have like a soul like me or you, but they operate with a consciousness, and they can do jobs. They can fly craft. This particular being came in an obelisk craft that had 6 sides to it, that was floating in the Washington forest, right near where the incident happened. And I've got all of the video and slides, and I'm going to be showing all of it. It's an amazing story. And Dr. Jonathan Reed, he's a doctor. He even had this being in his freezer for like 11 days. This being started screaming, and he said that the sound from this being
Was
was
screeching?
physical, that it physical, you could feel the physicalness from the sound emanating. And I
Oh my
have a
goodness.
recording of the screaming that we're going to listen to today.
Oh my gosh, that oh my god. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm bringing
I
it right back
remember.
home to what I
Yeah,
love.
I
And I'm
remember.
not, yeah, I'm not, I said it, what, last week, 2 weeks ago, like, I'll play when I want to play, but I'm on my content right now. So I would encourage those that are hating on me, if you want to be my competition, you better start acting like it.
Honey, they can't compete where they can't compare, darling.
I already know, but
You
I
know what
love a
I'm saying?
challenge.
Hmm.
I love it when a bitch says she's better than me.
I ain't fighting with you, girl. Okay, I said, I am not. I can't make no rabbit like her. My shit gonna be a cartoon with a limp leg, and then I'm just gonna put in big letters. Nicole had no legs. I won, and then
Oh,
I'm gonna put mic
shit.
drop, and then run off and be like, "Leak you, I won."
Oh, that is too funny. You'll
but
probably run off faster than me, shit.
but look, I was thinking. I don't know. I need to do my new countdown, right? My
Right.
countdown, I know that it's actually not good for, analytics. It kind of discourages people because they don't know me. I'm not somebody special. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about
Yes, you are.
analytical. But I actually have my countdown there because of my anxiety. So
Gotcha.
that's what it's there. It helps me to be able to, pump
Yeah,
myself up to be able to actually speak.
right.
So, and I want to actually redo it, but I'm like, ugh, I don't even know what to redo it as.
Right. You know
Like
what might be fun? If you change your voice. Well, I don't
what
know.
when I come on
Well, yeah, like
or
if you
in.
did like an edit and you were doing like your countdown in like an edited video,
Mhm.
you don't have to do it in your voice. You could do it in, another voice. The editing software would have some sort of a solution. I like to change
Mm.
my voice on my edits. It's fun.
Where I can be like, "Hi, this is Nicole
Exactly.
Reloaded." Okay.
Chop and screw your voice, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like that. I know that it's a risk. I've heard brother Sean Bradley, he's like he can't stand that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? The long, whatever. I just
Yeah.
have it, but for real, I really do. I have really bad anxiety.
Well, everybody's different.
And it helps me to calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm like,
if it
but
helps
you
you,
know
that's
what's
what
funny?
matters.
Nobody even had like really even had that. And then when I did it, then everybody started doing it. Was just
That's
kind of
because you're an influencer, Nicole.
oh Lord, don't call me that. Look,
You are. You are. Whether you have legs or not, you are an
you know
influencer.
what?
Oh, shoot. It don't matter. You still influencing out here. I don't care what nobody say.
Girl, wait, I don't have wait, no, I have no ass and no damn legs. This is messed up.
Ass, legs, whatever.
Okay,
You still
ass. I mean, no
influencing these
ass,
people.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Nicole, you're a phenomenal content creator. Your editing
You think
skills are
so?
superb. You know what I'm saying? Like always
For
have
real,
been.
you for real? You think
Oh,
so?
dead ass serious.
I feel
Man,
like
are you kidding me? Your
okay.
page looks good. Your editing skills are fantastic. You're a great content creator. I've been over here listening to you for how many years now?
For a very long time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And although people may walk around and act like they didn't know that we were friends or that we're
Hmm.
friendly with each other, it doesn't really matter. That's what
Oh,
people forget.
for years, even when
Yeah,
I got flagged the hit the first time, you came on
I remember that.
my second channel, backup channel was like, I've been subscribed to Nicole and I adore her. And that meant a lot to me because I was really down at that time. I kept getting hit. It was like, oh
I remember that.
yeah, I was very down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're doing better now, though. You're doing
Yeah,
better. And
well,
it's funny
it's
because
been
I
girl, but all that
did.
editing, I
Yeah.
haven't edited like I don't think people understand. Like,
It's
unless
time
they
consuming.
like, it's very time. But I do love it. But I want to step outside the box. Like
Right.
I want to talk to you privately about it or whatever, because I want to
Okay.
do something to. I think that just like for me, like I feel like I tried when I came on, I vlogged. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? And I want to like just go back to my roots and then regrow again. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
my daughter is doing so well, League.
Wow.
Yeah, like you would be
Congratulations.
so proud of her. She's doing
Congrats.
really good. She got the algorithm down. She's doing good, sis. I mean, for real. She's
That's
not,
what's up. Don't
and I
tell nobody
told
on
her,
here what the channel is. You know, tell me in the back
yeah,
end.
yeah, no, she's on it. Ain't no secret.
Oh,
It's
okay.
dodgy. It's
Okay. Okay.
dodgy. But she like on whatchamacallit, people try to start shit behind the scenes or whatever. She's just herself.
Well,
And
what's
she has
crazy is
fun
when
with it.
people
There's
try
no,
to hit your family members from this YouTube shit thinking they're going to come between you and your own fucking family.
they try to do
That's
some
never
shit
going to
or whatever.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, I was telling you before, I had that conversation with my family, but they know that I love doing this and they just had to accept it. I mean, what do you want me to do? It's not my fault that someone else made a decision or choice to dox my mother or my father or my sister
Right.
or my kids. Like, that's not my fault. That's a representation of them, not me.
Right.
And you know, if me being out here being a vlogger makes them so mad that they have to do that, then that says a lot about them. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically what I told my family. And that, you know, this is what it is, and I'm not stopping. I'm never going to stop doing this. So, I mean, hate me, love me, but it's not, you know, this is not up for discussion for me. Not for me, it's
Mm-hmm.
not. So, we can recalibrate the relationship, whatever. But really, at the end of the day, they love me more today than they did yesterday, just like I love them more today than I did
Right.
yesterday. It doesn't matter. I support them 1,000% in what they do. It's just unfortunately out here when you make it to a certain point,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're obviously being successful because you have haters. You got something
Well,
that they want,
damn.
that they hate
Yeah.
on. That's
Mm-hmm.
just the truth. When somebody spends a whole day or days or weeks or a year or two chasing behind you, making video after video after video after video type shit, man, what does that say about them?
Mm-hmm.
And you're still over there doing your content. Ain't even
Mm-hmm.
paying no attention to them. They want to get your attention so badly. And then when they get it, and you give them that smoke that they've been looking for, then all of a sudden it's crickets. They
Yeah.
don't have anything to say then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just real weak ass bitches on this YouTube. So I've been tightening up my circle straight up. I
Well,
don't
I
fuck with
mean,
everybody
well,
on
you
this
know what?
app.
You better, because I'm telling you, these times right now.
Man, I may
Mm-mm.
be in a chat or two, but no, I'm not. I don't do no behind. I ain't looked at my DMs in probably a weeks, and
Mm-hmm.
purposely. Because I don't do
Mm-hmm.
behind the scenes. I intentionally don't do that behind the scenes. Every time I open myself up for that, that shit comes in like a wave. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
full of negative energy and bullshit. Like when that Mo 3 sector, my God.
You know what, sis? I didn't get caught up in all. I don't know. But
Oh,
then
it
the
was like
thing
my
is,
introduction to the
but
beef
you know,
sector.
the thing is, though, I got that. Excuse me. That live with what's her name, girl? Oh, girl, I lost subscribers behind that. I don't
Who?
think you heard it, girl. Girl, my mouth was on fire.
Who?
Like it was real nasty. It was my birthday last year.
Mm.
Queen, what's her name? What's that girl name? Queen something.
Queen 88?
No. No, from no, she went back sector. Nobody would claim her.
Ah, okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm talking about?
No, but you could tell
With
me
the
behind.
dreads in her hair.
I'm trying to think.
And she'll be on people's panels, and it will call. And I was the one that came up with panel killer. I wish people would give me my props. I came up with that.
Girl, there,
You knew that? Did you know that? I came up with
baby.
that.
Yeah, and I've came up with a lot of stuff too.
I'm like,
And that's
damn,
how
can
you know
y'all
you're
give me
a
my at least the panel killer? And then Jay Wilson talking about the Walmart across the street. No, I did all of that on Dory shit. Like, you know, that was mine. No, that was my shit. That was me. Okay, you know, because like I said, when you got a CVS, Walgreens ain't gonna stop building, and they work together in regards to networking.
And see, that's what you call influencing.
Yeah, that's it.
Straight up. And sometimes you could take that as a slap in the face, but at the same time, that goes to show that people are watching you and they are, doing, or saying that things are repeating what they've heard you say. And that's the very definition of influencing. So, you get to that sort of a level, you just kind of got to look over shit like that.
Yeah, you do. You do. And I'm like, but it's like, damn, when the numbers is low and then you don't get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the respect, that's the part that bothers me.
Yeah.
It's not the numbers. Respect me. Like, don't act like, because you don't want nobody.
On my name.
I really do think that they don't want to say nothing because they like, oh shit, they don't want nobody to know where they stealing fucking content.
Yeah.
I just come on and just say whoop de whoop wop, and bitches got content for weeks, but they act like they don't know that it came from over here.
Right.
It's only a few people, and you know that you my girl. I be talking about all kinds of shit. Motherfucker graphs on it. They act like they don't know, mimic me, and try to reduce me as if I'm not even here. That's the part that's agitating, and I'm learning to get past that.
Yeah. But the thing is, nobody can reduce you or your presence. And that's what they want to do to me too. Like, I always hear them say shit like, I'm going to take off your head. I'm going to chop your head off. I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to take you down, leak you. Now, you're not going to do a motherfucking thing but make me grow bigger.
Right.
I am in charge of my own fate, God willing, not you and not anybody else. And the same goes for you, Nicole. No, you're not being reduced at all. If anything, sometimes when you
and I know it's a feeling, Moses, but I'm being uplifted. It feel like that though sometimes, man.
I feel you.
Come on now, I've been on here for years. I got 7,000 and some subscribers. To get off a live stream and have 60, I'm not gonna lie, that shit bothers me.
Well, see, here's the thing though, you don't put yourself in position. Look what they have to do to pull those hundreds of people in their chats, though. Look what they have to do, really. Like, honestly, I've always said those aren't the type of numbers I want. I mean, I'm damn near at 10,000. I can go live on leaky.com and only pull 5 or 10 people. And I'm talking when I'm talking about my UFO shit.
The thing is that frustrates me that I know that these people are taking content from me, you, and other ones, and they're acting like it's theirs, and their platforms are bigger, and the shit is just it just is aggravating. That's all.
Fuck shit. And think about.
I don't know everything, but it aggravates me sometimes.
It is.
I'm just gonna keep the shit real.
No, I feel you, but I just want you. I'm gonna keep it real too. That the day that the drama is gone, their channels ain't shit. When people look at their channels, they don't look at their channels for education. You're not gonna learn a fucking thing on a shit channel or on a beef channel, so to speak. Not necessarily. I'm talking about the type of channel where the content creator's not giving part of themselves. It's just like these channels that sprout up and they say and do all these evil things, and they got hundreds of people in their live chat. I mean, that says a lot about the people in the live chat.
You're right.
Like, man, I don't want those people nowhere around me. Fuck them.
I don't either. I'd rather
deal with my 10 people.
My people at 1, 2, 3, 4 at a time, man.
Yeah, fuck them.
Like I told Miss Red, or even you, shit. And it's not like now. I've had people in my back when years ago, before all this bullshit happened, unfortunately, with Sweet Ma. I have some tatters that I would like to tear,
Yeah.
I just wish that she wouldn't have did that. She did shit to harm my channel. And
She's a
I
liar.
wish that she would just admit to it and
She'll
release.
never admit it. She's a fucking liar. She lied on me too. Fuck her.
Yeah.
Straight up. She don't want that smoke. Sweet Ma does not want that smoke. Sweet Ma better stay over there where she's been and keep talking about whatever it is that she talks about, because I don't even watch that bitch. She's a
Yeah, I
fucking liar.
know.
And fuck her.
Yeah.
A
But
liar. I
I
mean,
told you that she paid content creators not to fuck with me though.
and I believe that. I believe
Yeah.
that. There's no telling what she said behind the scenes, because they see her numbers and they're like, oh, it's Sweet Ma. But what they just don't fucking know. What they just don't fucking know. And
Yeah.
really, I
Never,
wouldn't give a fuck
and I
if she
never did
was
nothing.
this.
I never did nothing to that lady. Never
Man,
did anything to
I
her.
didn't either. I didn't do anything either. Shared her GoFundMe. She got double
Yep,
than
I
what
did
she
too.
even,
Yep, supported her.
asked for.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And a lot could be said about that, and scamming activities and all
And
sorts
girl,
of things.
anyway, we already know that lady had Medicaid and was getting braces. Anyway, let me shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know, honey.
Yeah.
As soon as you got that coin, it was time for new braces, and you know what I'm talking about.
She's just real ugly when she comes out and she does those types of videos. Like, even when she attacked topics with Christy like that, that was some lame ass shit. She was lame as fuck for doing that, and she's a motherfucking liar. She lied on Christy too.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
And that
and it
just
was
goes to
just
show
like,
how
why?
far we go back. Like, we go back a
Years.
long
That was
time,
years.
man.
That was like it wasn't even.
God, that was back in like 2016 type shit.
Girl, shut the fuck up. So
Yeah.
long. And look, I was hitting when I came back. I had fucking call-ins where I would have like 40 people on the phone. And I was able to control that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was good. But I didn't look at it. Oh, how many people it was, how many, you know what I'm saying? I was just enjoying the conversation, or whatever. But yeah, she didn't, for whatever, because I called into the Armand Wiggins show, the father caller, all hell broke loose. And she paid,
I think she needs to be worried about Tasha K, because Tasha K still wants that ass.
Well, I told Tasha K, get that ass to me. Let me show you how I work it. Because I got a personal problem with that
lady. Yeah, her and Lioness of Judah. And I'll never forget how Lioness of Judah did, when it came to that swamp rat, Kenola over there. Like, she sat over there and said some shit, because I was responding to him, some shit he had said about my kids. And she was like, oh, well, I can't do. Fuck you, bitch. I don't need you. I've known you I've talked to you how long? What, a week? Some shit like that. Bitch, nobody on this earth is gonna talk about my fucking kids like that and not get some motherfucking smoke from me. So, bitch, if you're gonna let people talk about your kids like that, doesn't matter what I said back. I'm sure I could find things that you have said that you didn't like or whatever. But no, man, fuck you. Fuck all of y'all. Fuck that Blue to Fly bitch. Fuck Lioness of Judah. Fuck Sweet Mom. Fuck all those hoes that was involved in that shit. Fuck them all. I don't care who they moderate for. I don't care how big they've grown. I still got all them recordings. Fuck Icked Mail.
Girl, no, you don't still got the record.
Yes,
Wait,
ma'am,
hold
I
on.
do. I can come out, blow Sweet Ma's ass out the water right now if I wanted to. Still.
Ooh.
She does
Can
not
I get
want
a surviving? Can I get a surviving Sweet Mom?
Girl, nah, you wouldn't even have to, because I would swoop in like a motherfucker. Let's talk about them lies about you told on Lovely T over there, bitch. Let me pull up these
All of that.
recordings
Yeah.
that I got on your motherfucking ass, on you and Lioness and Bluty, and on all y'all bitches, because I recorded that whole motherfucking thing. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, the lies. Yeah. I was just thankful that
like they was coming at me like they in a committee
like
about that
like
I said,
a
man, if
baby
y'all
pope.
bitches don't go suck a dick. Sorry, I went kind of left there, but no.
See, and what y'all don't know, that was before beef sector.
Yep,
Bitch, we've been on here beefing.
We've
been on here fighting.
Yep.
Okay. No.
Them bitches sat up there and fucked with Tasha K and fucked with Tasha K and fucked with
Fuck
Tasha K.
with her
And I
and
did
kept
my
fucking
own
with.
fucking with
Yep.
Tasha K too. But I
Yeah.
had my reasons for it. Like, please don't destroy this blogging thing because I love it. And you know, it is what it is. Me and Tasha K have had our issues or whatever. But I watched, I mean, Surviving Tasha K, okay. But you know, I was also new to the YouTube game then too.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
but
I had
the
a channel
thing is,
before, but
though, I had seen, and they did everything. Like I said, I was blocked from your shit, and you didn't even know it
didn't even know. I mean, how you
for
gonna
a
come over here
long
with a
time.
mask on and talk shit about the biggest blogger on here? But you
Right.
got a mask on. And Tasha K unmasked her ass real motherfucking quick too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That
I
was
remember when they wanted to do the black magic, and if it wasn't,
girl, the
shout out to
funeral.
yeah, if it wasn't for Nicole Tyler, like I was so thankful when that lady came out. She said she felt convicted.
Mm,
She said she felt convicted by God. She was like,
wow.
Nicole Reloaded ain't never did nothing pretty much to nobody. That lady didn't deserve it. And she dropped a dime on her. And she said, Sweet Mom went around paying
Huh.
people to stay off my channel.
Hmm.
Sure. Yeah. And I tried to talk about it, Leak You, but it's
Playing
like, well,
games.
nobody really, I'm like, what do we got to do? Like, do balloons and,
Tch.
whatever.
Man, Sweet Mom got her own problems she needs to be worried about instead. You
Yeah,
know,
but I still
you
want
put
that
that
bitch to
energy.
answer for what she did.
Yeah, you put
Because
that
I
energy.
feel like people are still flagging me based on what she did back then.
Yeah.
I really do. It might not be, but I do think that I deserve for a public acknowledgement and an apology. I probably will
She's too
never get it,
pussy. She's too
but
pussy. And I'll tell you a secret here that many people may not even know, and I don't even know if Lioness of Judah even still fucks with her, even now to this day. But I
mhm.
know Lioness of Judah was very much so, you know, putting distance between herself and Sweet Mom back then. That's I know. So go
Mhm.
run and tell that, bitches. Go run and
Mhm.
tell that shit, you
Mhm.
hoes, you lying ass
Mhm.
bitches. And now
Mhm.
that Lioness of Judah has started having children, she'll probably understand why it's not okay for a man to say that he wants to urinate down your grand. And if you
Oh
respond
shit.
and give that smoke to said man, that you have every right to do so as a mother. So, bitch, fuck you. I meant what the fuck I said, and I don't
Oh,
take it back. Whether you
oh.
agree about it or not, bitch, your opinion means nothing to me. Fuck you, bitch.
Leaky got her AK. This is
I
Leaky with
can't
her
stand those
AK
bitches with their
with her
fucking life.
AK-47. She will be having eggs and toast in 2 minutes. But
Yes, I will, because I'm done. I done shot them up now. I mean, go
Mhm.
live, bitches. I don't give a fuck.
Well,
Go live talking shit.
what did you think? What did you think about Nay Rob over on VS's channel, sis? When
Girl.
she went up there, like, what was you thinking? Come on, because you've been around. What you think? Girl, I know what you gonna say, but I just want you to see. I really feel like I know what you gonna say.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say why. Why? Why? That's all. I don't have nothing else to say. Why? You
See,
know,
I was
the
just like,
thing is
I was a
this, the
little.
lesson, y'all got to stop telling y'all's business to these people. You know, it's already bad enough that they make shit up all the time. Like I
Right.
got bitches out here making shit up, making up family members I don't even have, making up, giving me names I don't even have and shit. You know, you got to be careful talking to these people. That's why I don't do no behind the scenes, sis. You know, it takes a while for me to get comfortable to talk to people behind the scenes. I gotta like
Yes.
you some kind of way to
Yeah.
talk to you.
Yeah.
And then, even then, I'm very careful. And a lot of times I talk in
I know.
visibility mode.
I know.
So like I'll put that bitch up real quick, and every time once you read that shit, it's gone. That's on
Mm-hmm.
purpose. You know, it's nothing personal. It's just that, man, I always got to worry about these people coming back with, you know, my messages. I'm always prepared for that. Always.
Well, you know what I really truly appreciated. You know what I'm saying, and it's not like you hid that you But I liked how but I wish I would have known more. But I felt like you protected me without even telling me. Like you were always around. You know what I'm saying? But I
I
didn't know.
that.
And when I was getting really attacked, you came out and was like, I love Nicole's channel. I've been subscribed to her. Y'all stop fucking with that lady like that. Like,
Yep.
back the fuck off. Like, why y'all keep fucking with her? Like,
Yep.
you know? And I wasn't even doing shit, just trying to go live, just
You
like
was
the
not
rest of us
bothering
doing
them
our
at
own
all.
thing.
You wasn't bothering them at all, man. And I do
Mm-hmm.
get like that with people that I like. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get very protective about them. I can't help that. If I really like you, I'm going to be very protective about you. And I feel like as a leader and
Right.
having a platform, I feel like I am a leader in my space. And
Yeah,
I'm
you
the
are.
one that's supposed to take those heavy hits. So when I got bitches that come for me and my crew, you know,
Right.
and then they start coming for like pieces of my crew, my moderators and shit like that, or people that I'm affiliated to, I'll do anything to step out in front of those bullets for them,
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah.
protect them if I can, because I feel like I am a leader to a certain extent, and I know that I'm very good at what I do. So I know
Mm-hmm.
that my presence can be sometimes kind of threatening to people. I
Mm-hmm.
know that my presence can be kind of fearful to people. I hate that, but I guess that's just how it is. Like there
Girl,
are
when you
people that
see
get
girl,
weirded.
I be telling people, please leave, please don't mess with Leaky. Just leave that lady alone. Lord Jesus, please. I be like, Lord Jesus, I do not want my she is gonna eat you up. Just please just let it go. Just move
Telling
along.
you,
In the name of
I'll
Yahshua,
lock on
please
like
leave
a pit
her
bull,
alone.
baby. I've always said that. Like I lock on like a pit bull, and then I get tunnel vision, man. And
Girl, yeah, pit bull
that
will rape
shit,
you.
I don't do second
You're gonna
chances
attack,
either.
girl, and then not only do you lock on, you shaking shit, and then you don't
I do.
let go. I'm like, please leave her alone. I'm trying to
I
get
do.
her educational videos, and y'all keep fucking with her, and y'all get on my goddamn nerve. And I'm gonna come on here and cuss
Then
you
they get
motherfuckers
mad
out.
whenever I go
Shit.
as deep as I go. But like, what do you expect from me? You're fucking with my family. You're doxing my family. You're just fucking with them, period. What do you expect from me? What do you want me to say? What do you expect for me to say?
And I
I'm gonna
get it.
come for your motherfucking ass,
Yeah.
bitches.
I just think, and you can hear, I can hear the birdies in the background.
Can't, yeah, baby. I'm sitting out here in the front yard right now.
Man, that gotta be the shit though, sis. The grass
It
is so
is.
fucking
I was just
green.
saying that the grass is so green here.
It's so
I just
beautiful.
mowed
I
it.
seen the picture that I was like, oh my gosh, she can ground, like really ground herself.
Oh,
And
girl,
this
I
is
need to send you some updated pics after I got all the work done on the trees. I got to get them
uh,
pruned this fall, but girl, I got wood stacked up on the side of some of my trees. Girl, it looks country as fuck.
that's
Like a lot
good
of the wood that
though.
I could
That's
have used for
like
fire pit, I'm
your
letting it
your
kill.
thing. You know what I'm saying? Your
Yeah,
home. How you called it. You was like in, you spoke it into the universe to
I
God.
did. I did.
And he did that. That's what I was saying. Like, sis, you got, I feel like people be really seriously trying to cock block you.
They do.
Whatever, because they know that your ass will go in and eat their ass up. Like you
They
was gonna
do.
start teaching about like all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, I wish y'all would fucking leave her alone so she can, you know what I'm saying?
Do
Talk
a
about
thing.
credit and home buying and grants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
But you
you
know,
have.
for me, that is boring. And, you
I
know,
know,
like I
I know.
practice so much of it in my life. Like I let other people do that, but I do try to give like good advice just
Mm.
because it's things that I've done, and I'm very, very good at saving money. I can make $1 out of 15 cents. I can make $1
I
out of
well
5
then
cents.
you just get happy enough to teach me those couple of things that you was talking about in regard
Hey,
to
there's
where it
one
only
rule
take a few dollars to invest or whatever for real.
that I'll tell you what the main rule is to saving. There's one rule you must live by.
Don't suck
Divert
no
that
dick.
money before your paycheck deposits in your
Right.
account. That's how you
Right.
do it, baby. You got to divert it. Whether
You
you put
gotta
a little
divert it.
portion into Fidelity and you build it up, then you buy some stocks with it, or you put it into a CD, or you divert it off like direct deposit. You deposit, $100 a paycheck into another account that you literally cut the card up. or don't even get the debit card because
And
your
no,
intention is not to
when
spend
you
it.
said that, I did do that. But the thing is, I was so frustrated. It probably don't make no sense, girl. But I was in the process of making at least the minimum from my uploads, $1,000 a month. I
Yes.
needed that. I needed that money.
Yeah. Sometimes you
Like
have to.
when they hit my shit and took that shit away from me, girl. And if I find out who it is, I swear to God, I will try my best to sue them.
Yeah.
Because that you falsely flagging me on some shit I ain't even do, you know?
It's a lot of false flagging going on,
Like
man.
I paid for licensings to use B-rolls and all of that, sis. Like all of that
Yeah.
shit. I got licensing. I reached out to the, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I pay out probably about $400 a month
I'm
just
not
to run
shocked
my
by it. Yeah,
and
and
I do
people
not get
don't.
that back
You need
in.
to talk about that.
I know, but it's like you'll never see a duck on my shit. You've never seen the StreamYard word on my shit. And I pay for
Right.
the ultimate
You know
package
what?
because
Let me stop
I
now.
stream
Look,
to 8
now I
different
got the
places.
StreamYard thing there because I got the
Well, you got OBS though. You got other platforms that you know how to stream through. Other people
right.
don't have a
No,
clue
they don't. But
about
and
that.
then that's another thing that they ain't give me no props for. None of these people over here knew how to use StreamYard. I taught them. Mhm.
I remember when you were teaching people how
Do
to
you
use.
remember that?
Yep, I
Thank you.
remember.
Thank you.
I remember.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Shit, there was with hey, stream.
I told
Shit.
people,
How do you pin a comment?
huh?
You was teaching people how to add people to streams, how to pin the comments.
Yeah,
Ooh,
the whole
Nicole,
thing.
I see
Yeah.
a red bird. I'm looking right at a red bird right now. This is the second one of the morning. Bright red, looks like a cardinal. Absolutely beautiful.
Take a picture of it.
It's already gone now, but I'm going to send you a picture of the yard and let you see all the work that I put in since the last ones I
I'm
sent you.
so proud of this. Is what, like, you know, like
You're going to be so proud of when you see this yard, girl, because it is
I
come
know. And I
so
said, oh, look,
far.
and I said, all that beautiful green. Let me
Wait a
tell you
minute,
what
I
I
got to
did.
send you a pic down in the DMs while I got you live.
I don't know if you was in that live when I was talking about my dog. And
Yes,
I
yeah.
said, yeah. I don't know if you
Yeah.
know, she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,
She
Nicole.
died like a few hours after I got off that live. She sure did.
Oh my God, are you
Yeah,
serious?
girl, I was devastated.
Oh,
Yeah, she was old and stuff like that. It was, very shocking. And then I got,
right,
chocolate, which is her, her baby or whatever. And
right.
of course, my smart ass with no money went and adopted a dog.
Oh,
That
I
is,
almost did the other day.
girl, the dog. Why the dog? Girl, handicapped child.
No, I don't do that.
No, I
Does it
don't.
got
No, they
legs?
said I ain't had no legs, so I got a dog. Where they said the dog didn't have no legs. I said I'm gonna send you the paperwork to say the dog legs all fucked up and my legs fucked
Oh
up. I
shit.
said, but they was gonna euthanize the dog, girl. So I'm gonna
Girl,
when I get her to the vet, it would be really truly appreciative if you would share her
I would
little
love
fun
to.
thing or whatever. Yeah. Well, not
Yeah.
it's a boy. It's a boy. I'm sorry. He too
Okay.
cute, so I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
But the one that I signed up for, it's not the money will never come to me. It goes directly to the vet.
You
So
know what? I've been wanting to get an epilepsy dog, but they're like
really?
10,000. Yeah, dead ass serious.
But can't
I
you
qualify.
well, what is you waiting for? You know that takes a while. That list I heard is
Yeah, they
very
got to train
long.
them. They got to train them like almost a year, if not more.
Right. Yes,
Um,
a year and a half,
they're
I believe,
yeah, they're
right?
very expensive. And I've been shit. I'm just now getting settled down to where I have an address. I mean, shit. Let me send you another. Look at your DMs real quick on IG. I'm gonna
Okay.
send you another photo of my mailbox. It is red, bright red. And I'm just now getting to the point where I have a mailbox and shit like that.
No,
So
but
I mean,
that's
I'm
good
just
because
definitely,
it's your home, Leakio. This is what I love seeing. I love seeing you happy. I don't like when you get upset. I really
yeah,
don't. I really
I
don't.
know.
And don't get upset at me. I
No,
know
I
you.
never would. No, I
It
know.
just
Y'all
I
be
don't
giving me
like
good
when. Oh
advice.
my God! Look at how beautiful
What do
that
you
is,
think?
girl.
I
It's
know.
gorgeous.
That's like, it took us
Girl,
3
come on now.
weeks.
Look how pretty that is.
It
That
took
is
us 3 weeks.
beautiful, Leakio.
Yeah,
Really.
man. That's the
You,
front.
you don't, if people don't, you shouldn't even be, girl, just that on its own.
I
By
know. I
itself.
could sit out here for hours. I got a hammock. I hung a hammock, or my brother-in-law.
Girl, you
hung
gotta
a
get
hammock.
you gotta get you a dog.
I know. That's why I was saying, like, I'm thinking about it now, you know.
You gotta get, no, for real, you gotta get you a dog out. No, for real, Leaky, you gotta get you probably two, because you got a lot of man, and it's so green.
Isn't
It's
it?
so green. You gotta
Yep.
put you some
I got to put a fence up.
what is it called? Come on, help me, Lord Jesus. Aloe vera.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
got
yeah.
ground to. I mean, those are not
That would look
hard
good.
to. You got to get you some aloe vera plant out there, girl.
That would look good. I've got a lot of landscaping I got to do. There's some holes I've got to fill.
It is
There's a
beautiful,
pipe.
Luke. It is green. That you got healthy
Yeah.
land,
And look
sis.
at all the trees over. Like, there's only
That is
one tree I'm
beautiful.
concerned about that's hazardous, that I'm probably going to have to get cut down because it's leaning over the road. And if it falls, it's going to definitely hit the house next door, and that would make it my problem. But it's also where that ugly bodark tree was, too. And amazingly, even though we cut that sucker, it's
Mhm.
growing again. There's branches sprouting up from this motherfucker from where we cut the tree. Two
Mm.
chainsaws, two chains were ruined because of trying to cut that tree, girl.
But if you don't get it from the root, sis, it's gonna keep coming back.
Man, you just gotta
And
be, you gotta
you
stand
gotta
at
be
this tree
rooted,
and really
right?
see it. Like, you can't even get to the root. Like, this is, again, the grain of this tree is so tight. It is the hardest tree in North
Who is this?
America.
Oh my gosh, my sister. Oh, and by the way, Leak, I gotta cuss you out, by the way.
Go ahead.
You know I'm spoiled. Where's my fucking birthday present at? Like, okay. You laughing. Yeah, we were supposed to have
I
a party.
definitely should.
We were supposed to have virtual strippers.
That's right. That's
You
right.
remember?
Yes,
Look,
some
I'm
chicken
blaming you.
bells.
Look, but no, I had got sick, y'all. But can we have like a 30-day late birthday party? We
That
should
would be fun. We should
right.
hire some virtual strippers for real.
Yeah, Leak, I'm putting it in your hands. Boot looking at now. You
Ooh.
respond. Well, how you doing, TC? Where you been, TC?
Happy 4th of July to everybody. Hello.
Don't come in here talking about Happy 4th of July, girl. Where was you on my birthday, girl?
Look, you said you were sick, so obviously I
Look,
wasn't.
you know what? She ain't shit. I did that. I still
I knew
you
you were Cancer, so let me say happy birthday to all the Cancers, because
I
my
am
lady's
the only Cancer
and I can't. I know if I don't say happy birthday, I know it will be the end of my life.
Yes, yeah. I have a list. Okay, I have a list, and I'm checking I'm checking it twice, and I'm making it nice. Okay. Where have you been? I've missed you.
Oh, I've been around and about, and as you can see, I'm listening. And today is the 4th of July, so I'm just taking it totally easy. And in Philadelphia, we have these elections, so we've
Girl, what is going on? Why the hell you ain't telling me about no mother freaking affirmative action? What the hell is going on with our government? Why you ain't tell me, Leak you? You should be over there yelling and screaming with that beautiful ass mic you got while you cutting down trees. Why they remove affirmative action?
No, that's not true. That's not true. I know Leak you talks about a variety of different things. So
I'm shading her. She know what I'm talking about.
I know, but I do when I'm in on various, I guess you could say in panels. I try to, I do bring up the conversation, and in certain panels we do have these conversations.
You do, right?
I do want to say this, that with the Supreme Court, they thrashed it, but here's what they didn't do, and I'm always looking for the best of things. Okay, they thrashed it, and it could have helped a whole lot of people, and it doesn't mean that if Joe Biden gets in, that he's not going to bring it back again, because he can bring it back again. But what did happen is that, now listen to this part. This is very important, that the loan people will not be able to put it on your credit, on your credit. They won't be. It will not affect your credit.
Wait, okay, are you talking about in regards to the student loans?
The student loans, yes.
But what about affirmative action, sister?
And wait. What'd you? Somebody just said something.
What the hell happened? Oh, y'all there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, okay. You clicking off, it'd be scaring me. I don't know what the hell going on, girl. Okay. No, I'm talking about, like, I got really like emotional about affirmative action. And you haven't spoken to me, girl. I'm in school and I need to talk to you. Okay.
Okay.
Like, I'm really in it. Like, I'm on my third school baby semester.
I guess some people don't know my stance on affirmative action.
No, tell me, so maybe it can make me feel better. Like, is it a bad thing that they
no
rebuild it, or
the concept is good? It's the execution that bothers me most of the time. So we just have to, affirmative action is the way that it was written, the narrative, it did. We as Black people did not take advantage of all of the different, quote unquote, everything that we could take advantage of.
Right. I agree with that.
We really didn't, and we can't. And now there's some that did. Don't get me wrong. There's some that have, clearance time. Oh, they know certain things, and there's some of us that didn't, and there's some of us that didn't.
But they keep, but the ones that want to know, sister, they hold it like it's a fucking. Like it's
but again, that's where these platforms come in. There's affirmative action, and there are various. There's so much out here for folks to, for contracts and laws and all kinds of stuff that we can benefit from. But if we're having conversations about Tasha K, Cardi B, and all the rest of these hoes, I don't care about them.
I agree. But the thing is, sis, when I try to talk about stuff like that, they flag me. Ain't nobody supporting it. And what I'm supposed to do, all this research and just be over here by myself talking about it?
Yes.
Sis, but if they're flagging me and knocking me even down with one person in the chat, I need y'all support.
Hold on. So hold on. They're flagging you for talking about affirmative action.
They flagged me for talking about what was it? About the food grade. What was going on in the food? I talked about the chicken, the Ovid or whatever. Way back then, I got hit many times, but they gave me a little slap on the wrist. But I just got a strike for, like, I violate kids. Like, I don't do anything to children. I got a strike.
And I believe that's a false flag. I believe that's a false flag that was intentionally struck on you, Nicole, and I'll talk to you about that behind the scenes. But there's somebody that has been running around here that hangs out with that religious guy and specifically strikes using that particular flag. So that sounds like a false flag. You're the third person
I'm about to throw something through a window. Okay, go ahead. I'm very pissed off.
That's a false flag.
And Leak, I heard you say that earlier, that there's a lot of false flagging going on. And so let me just say that this is something that I started doing myself because there's a lot of things I cannot say and I won't say because of the language. It's the language. So I have been, going out to various content creators, and they have been inviting me, and different people have been inviting me to their homes, or when I said to where they live. So Tita Talks invited me to her homestead. So I was at her church, and I did a presentation, college preparation from A to Z. This was April the 29th. And we vlogged a little bit, and we did a little, hey, blah, blah, blah. But there's some things that I can't say in these YouTube streets, because I know that antennas will go up, leak you get that. Like when you talk about, when you talk about the truth, and then when you talk about how ways people can navigate through systems or industries, you are understand, Nicole, you are taking money, power away from people. If they can go and take Oprah Winfrey to court because she talked about she don't want to eat beef,
they would.
They'll take you and me. So here's what I say: you have to know how to. You gotta know how to navigate through these systems. I go and I do private presentations.
Okay.
I'll talk about the issue. And I'll use, it's sort of like, when you're writing a book, when you're writing an article, or when you're writing an essay paper, you use other people, as footnotes, or, and you use their saying. This is not, somebody says it's not me saying it, it's somebody else saying it.
It's like the delivery of your vernacular.
The vernacular of the spectacular. Thank you, my sister. You got to know how to deliver it.
I'm working.
And so a lot of times we get too emotional in these YouTube streets, and you are one of them, because you are passionate about the truth. But you got to understand, where there's the truth, you're taking something away from the other side. So understand how systems work. And so there's ways to navigate, there's ways to do the delivery. And you're gonna have to, that's why the real journalism, it's no joke. Okay. You gotta really know, and I know that Leak, and I know Nicole, this because you get the technology piece of it. You've got to be aware of these things, because then you got these Rudy Poop trolls, and people who false flag you, and people who do all these other political YouTube BS stuff, and they do this stuff to stop you, and it makes it seem like, oh, there's internal infidels, okay? They're internal infidels and minions who do these things and let me just say this: everybody's working together, so you have got to just hold back, chill out for a minute, and stop thinking that it's about somebody taking something from you, because when you talk the truth, remember, you're taking something from someone else.
And they hate to have their pocketbooks touched, baby.
And they don't want it. It's generational. And I agree with you. It's generational for them. And I'm not saying you're wrong. Don't get me wrong, because I know for the greater good, I feel you. I get your heart. I'm just saying that that's the way the other side is looking at it, and they let these minions get away with, or they let these false flaggings go through. And
I gotta be one of the ones that, by the grace of God, my channel's still here. Girl, I get hit every 90 days. It's going on 5 years. I'm just tired.
Yeah, I mean, it happens to me too, but I've gotten real strict about what I do on my channel. For the main one, I'm very, very particular, where I used to not be that way. And if I want to do, if I want to talk about just having a conversation or panel, I ain't going to do it on leaku.com. Maybe on the backup.
Well, maybe then that's what I'm going to have to do, because
then you
for
can
real,
share it on your
when I go
wall.
to do next month to rebuild, we ain't going to be able to cuss on here.
No,
because they be very strict. I don't know. I want my monetization back.
You don't want to in some instances, so therefore you have to have. Listen, it's a poor rat that has one hole. Okay, so you have other channels, if you will. You have other entities that you create in
Right.
this YouTube nation that we have inherited. And the beauty of it all is that leak you and you two and Nicole, you two have mastered the technology piece of it, the OBS and streaming on in different ways, and you have different ways you can do different things. So that's a total blessing. Now just create different entities. Yeah, to you want to cuss out somebody, you create an entity for that. But you want to bring in and generate monies and sponsors and be able to have a nonprofit business and to be able now, okay, create a nonprofit so that when you do need to go traveling, when you travel, now the DMV to stay in a hotel costs at least $200 plus, right?
I heard it was like $295.
Y'all know, right? For the ones that I want to stay. Now the Red Roof Hotel. I can't speak for that.
I'm not saying.
I'm being messy. I'm being messy with that.
No, but nobody wants to stay there. No,
I know, but when you have a nonprofit, and Leak, you know this to be true, that when you have a nonprofit and then you go you collaborate with the hotels, you collaborate with the rental, you collaborate with the rental cars, you collaborate with the airport. You instead of you paying that entire amount, you just pay the taxes. So the taxes were $23.70 to $24. That's what I paid for a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
In the DMV,
all I'm saying is I need
the DMV.
I don't know how to fill out the paperwork to do that.
Listen,
I've been hollering for you, and I had a panel that I wanted us to do, and I would
some things are not about a panel, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Some things are not a panel.
Yeah, like I never hold.
No, not the what about what you just discussing about that. But I have a vision. If I could get that going, because I told you I wanted this So Ready for Love Foundation for mental illness and people that were adopted and women that were abused and stuff like that to basically become
that's major. Heck yeah. But see, here's the thing. Once you get this is what I tell everybody. Once you put in and do your nonprofit and you create your entity, then we can talk about how to navigate through it. Do it. And,
all right.
And then we can talk about how to navigate through it. And then we could talk about, I can help you with the language, and things of that nature. But I have an attorney. Let me say this. Some things I don't play with.
Yeah. No, well, I wouldn't play with nothing, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
And have the IRS up their booty hole. Child.
The IRS, the FBI, the CIA, all them people, I don't play with them. So I have a wonderful lady who is a I want to call her the beast, because when you look at her, you're like, wow, she looks so sweet. She's so nice. And then when you watch her in court, you'll be like, oh my God.
Right.
So, people underestimate her because of the way she looks.
Right.
You see, I think you know how it is. You know how it is when you're cute and everything.
Yeah,
and
they do me like that because I wear glasses. They think they can just punch me in my face.
I know you look cute. Leak, you cute. You come with that smile. But then it's like, oh my God.
Girl, when they see that my waistline is back, girl, they gonna all have heart attacks.
Get it snatched, girl. But
my goodness. But what about the ass though, Nicole?
You know what, Leak? You go find it.
You know what?
We're
not gonna talk about those BBLs and all that stuff. Y'all crazy.
Oh my gosh.
But
I'm just having fun.
I would say
Leaky's gonna go find my ass because I've lost weight, girl, and my ass left. So she gonna have to go find it. I hope she find it for me.
You know what?
Got to put out a wanted poster, though.
Yeah, a whole full wanted poster. Yeah.
But you know what? I met a young lady about 3 weeks ago. She taught me how to play chess. This is the reason why I know a lot of people say, "Oh, Tasha, she's about Black power and this, that, and the other." I am. But let me tell you something. I learn from everybody. And so I speak to everybody. I believe in equality for everyone. I believe in being fair to everyone, all of that kind of stuff as best possible. And then when I have to get in my grill with you, then I got to do that too. But
Right.
here's the thing. This little young Caucasian lady taught me how to play chess, right?
Okay.
We were at an event and she taught me how to, she did it very strategically. She said, okay, we're going to learn how to, the pawns and the rook, you're going to learn how they move. And we just did, she said, this is what you do. I want you to get at least 4 of my pawns. And she told me how they move, diagonally and all. She gave me how the rooks move, in the L shape, all of that. Then we went to the knight and the bishop. Then we went to the king and the queen. And she said, now, the queen can move anywhere. She can move anywhere. I said, well, I do know that, because I'm a queen. So I move anywhere. I go anywhere. I walk. Because nobody tell me where I can go, right? And the king, he's only relegated to a certain area, a certain parameter. It was just his, and that's cool. She was very strategic. But you know what? When we talked, she told me that she's getting her master's in nonprofit organizations, how to help people. Listen to this, how to help people set up nonprofit organizations. So I'm in contact with her and I asked her, and she's been watching these YouTube streets for a minute. And she says, yes, this would be great, to teach people how to, create nonprofits through their social media platforms.
Right. That's been my dream, though, sis. I told you.
I got you. You ain't got to. Listen, I'm a Cappy. I keep a lot of stuff in. I don't say it. I don't talk about it until it's time to execute. Because some things, it's a time and place for everything. And even though people say, oh, she don't say nothing. No, don't think that I'm not executing in my real life about how to get some things done. Some people they better watch out because they could be put in jail because of me. You understand?
They play. I don't like it.
Statutes of limitations are 10 years. So I'm gonna get you in that 9th year. Okay. So people better be mindful of who they mess with in these YouTube streets, because aiding and abetting, all this lying on people, all this stuff, it's going to catch up with a plethora of people. And I'm just waiting, like Leek said, when all of these people are said and done, Nicole, you'll be able to, I guess you could say, reset. I'll put it that way. Right. They'll be able to reset. They'll be gone. Trust me. Yeah. There's a list. They will be gone. So just keep on, having your 5 people in the chat. 6, 7, 10.
Girl, I'll whip your ass. See,
yeah. But listen, you can control that. You can control that better. Right now, you can control that better than you can with all those hundreds and thousands of people. And listen, this is your bag, and I know it can be very beneficial financially at the end of every month. I do understand that. However, I am saying, hold out, hold on for a minute, okay? Because this is not no joke. This is this is not no joke.
I'm trusting what you're saying.
But all I'm saying is we're gonna get the documentation. Get your documentation beats conversation. Once this, let these people fight amongst themselves, meet each other so that they can fight amongst each other, and then they don't even understand that they are a whole block away from City Hall, 2 blocks. Don't they know that every City Hall has cameras that have a certain circumference, that have a certain circumference around City Hall? Don't they understand that they're underground?
I don't know why they act like they don't understand. That's the part that confuses me. I don't understand.
Some maneuvers here, like they're no underground civilizations and places and people where people congregate. These people are the dumbest. Listen, listen, let the rats eat each other and kill each other. Let the rats eat each other. All right, let them go. Okay, and then let them get out your way. and because they're gonna do it to themselves, you won't have to do a daggone thing. It's unfortunate, and then they're putting their kids in it, and they're putting other people in it, and they're putting their families in it. Let them go ahead. They're gonna ruin it for their own entire existence, and that's their fault, nobody else's. You will have nothing to do with it.
Let me tell you something, sis.
Hey, y'all gotta jump off really quick. Nicole, much love, baby. I got something I gotta take care of.
All right, love you, you.
Love you too, girl. TC, it's good to talk to you as always. Enjoy listening to you. I'll see y'all around, okay?
You know it. Take care, Lee.
Right, bye.
Be good. Peace.
I'm looking for my wanted poster. Look at me. She's supposed to be a dope. She go do a wanted posting for my ass since I lost so much weight.
Oh.
Girl, I done lost well, I mean, I don't know, but my booty is like disappearing, child. I don't have no.
Your booty everywhere. Booty.
There it go. There it go. That's the whatchamacallit girl. But yeah, but I feel like my booty didn't disappear, but my waistline is back. So you can't have it all. Okay.
But guess what? I looked on your in your about page, and I found out that I was sending emails to all the wrong places. I didn't have the right email, so I have it now, and I will be emailing you. Okay,
mama.
Yep, I had the wrong. Oh my gosh! But listen, we've been wheeling and dealing here, so making a mayor, a female mayor. So it's been, out of all the 99 mayors. She's won the Democratic nomination. She'll be running in the general election. We'll win. That's it.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
Well, I'll definitely support whatever I can do to,
Thank you.
I will. I will. I'm always down for our, you know what I'm saying, to the best of my ability for our people. I don't know. There's a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, that I want to discuss, but I just keep getting flagged. Like if I'm talking about women's health, I know I'm not a doctor or nothing like that, but I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to be retrained on how to speak on here.
Well,
talking about that kind of stuff.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that, because usually what I do is I bring on an expert. We were just in a chat and we were talking about safety and security on college campuses, and I brought in a captain of the police department. I know the stuff, but I'd rather have the ones that are dealing with it day to day. Let them. You understand what I'm saying? Call somebody and say, hey, I'd like to interview you, blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. And you can't flag the person because they're the ones that are the experts in it.
Right. Okay. You can't flag them for false information. And
no, you cannot. You cannot. That's that's like doing a virtual footnote.
Right.
I'm citing where I'm getting my information from. Here's where I'm citing, and they can't, they can't, do anything to your paper. So they can't do anything.
I've been lost my monetization, girl. So gotta fight to get it back. So hopefully in August is my desire to reapply, but I gotta figure out what to do.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll be emailing you. Let's talk some strategies. Okay.
All right, mama.
We'll get it together and we'll get you back on your gangsta. All right.
Definitely, for sure, and I appreciate it. You
have a lot of colleges and universities in and around your area, and they sometimes have free or online, a lot of online certification programs that are free.
I'm in one right now.
Oh, well then, amen. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Yes, ma'am.
And
that's what I wanted to tell you. Yep.
Oh, there we have it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I'm in my third little semester of it. Yep.
Okay. Go, girl. And
I'm trying,
it's
sis. I'm really trying. It's not easy, but I'm really trying.
you're doing it. You're doing it, and it's not gonna be easy. You're going to have to. This is you've given birth, so you understand that.
Right.
Okay, so you know how it is.
And
This is a
you haven't talked to you. My dog died, girl. Sandy, she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah.
Oh
My
wow.
daughter cried last night for
Oh man.
hours. Sandy was a part of my content.
Of course, I know that. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that was baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
Sandy was.
Her fat ass
She
in the
was a
background,
mess.
barking, making all them noise.
Yo, she would act up when you got on here, boy.
Yep.
Sandy wasn't playing with you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For all you dog and cat lovers and that your owners, please make sure y'all feed your dogs, give them some and cats, and give them attention before
Yeah.
y'all get in these before y'all get up and make lives, because they gonna them things is gonna show out on y'all. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if they
Mm-hmm.
want attention, just know that they're gonna be in another part of the house doing some things. It's just going they
Mm-hmm.
but she
Yeah.
would they're smart as I don't know what. That's what's up.
Sandy realized when I went live, she knew she could get hot dogs, girl. So she just used to turn up on purpose.
I
So,
love her.
so she could get her little hot dogs.
See?
I adopted a dog in her honor and stuff, in the dog handicapped child, but we'll work past that too. We're gonna do a little GoFundMe. I told Leak you about it. Not like them other people. No shade. It's a program that's actually where the money that will be donated for a fact, it goes directly to a vet. The money would never hit my head. Okay. So we can't say I'm going to try to buy a Michael Kors or nothing like that. But I got to go get the dog checked. Whoever had this dog, I don't know, from looking at the dog and taking care of him the last 4 days, I believe that somebody either kicked him really hard or took him by his throat and slammed him against the wall. Because because he got I got the paperwork, they were gonna put him down. And that's the reason why I was like, damn. I went to inquire about a dog, but about him, and then once I found out why nobody adopted him is because,
of his
issues. And I said, well, your new mama got issues, so I guess we all gonna have issues together. Yep.
Oh,
and I told the lady, I said, you will not euthanize this dog. I will raise money for him, and I'll do it properly. I'll make sure I get all the paperwork. I'll post it or whatever. And, we'll keep him alive. He only 10 months old. Let's keep him alive.
He's a puppy.
He's a puppy. Yeah. Yeah. But they say he has something with his spine and all this other stuff, but he's jumping and going up and down the stairs. But I can feel when you rub on him, it's like bone kind of sticking out on the side.
Okay.
It's not gonna bother him per se like that, but when he gets older, I don't want to have to put him down sooner than, you get what I'm saying?
No,
so
exactly.
It's best to kind of get it fixed now. So I just got to get him to the vet. I already signed up for the whatchamacallit. But anyway, sis, last time you remember that live, and I told you I wanted,
I remember.
I really did. I did it, girl. I finally did it. Signed up for school.
That's what's up.
So I don't know if there's any grants or anything for going back to, kind of little embarrassed about it. I shouldn't be. I should actually, be proud of myself. But,
we'll have to there are various resources and opportunities out there. We just have to go through it, for your particular set of circumstances. And we'll do that, differently. But I'll make sure that once I get your, specifics and analytics,
Yeah.
then I can.
And I do have an acceptance. I have the acceptance letter. I know that you had told me eventually, when I get my what's it called? I can't think, brain fart. But whatever. My daddy told me not to be ashamed, you know what I'm saying? Because, I told him I felt like embarrassed. But yeah. But I shouldn't,
Nope, don't be embarrassed, girl.
Yeah.
But
it actually is stimulating. It's a lot of stuff. I feel like I'm, it's helping me with my communication and understanding and stuff because, with COVID and all that stuff that happened, a lot of us became extremely secluded and excluded from life and reality, and to actually have the education to learn about the external and external and how the hippocampus of the brain reacts to, you know what I'm saying?
Stimuli and all that stuff.
And stimuli and stuff, and why people act the way, that, that they do. And, and I said, damn, I told my homegirl, I said, girl, happiness, I ain't came across that word yet. I said, but the word I did come across is joy. And, so I paid attention to that because I think that's what my paper going to be about. I think that happiness is an unrealistic expectation.
Well, I don't think it is, but I just think that happiness may not be constant. So like, there's always going to be something in life that's going to, make you sad or angry or
But based on how they say happiness is supposed to be, in a sense, long lasting, and you know what I'm saying, versus something that is just boom, I feel happy, then it's gone. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Happiness. If you have not attained happiness, then you haven't reached the goal.
But then it's how you look at it. Then the gone, what is the gone? Because something being gone can, even though it makes you sad, it can be the best thing for you too. Like in a relationship, like in anything. You understand what I'm saying? So even though people are having marital problems, getting divorces, some people are going through a lot with their relationships, just girlfriend and boyfriend or whatever. The other person, it is disappointing that the relationship, you couldn't savor the relationship, but you gotta find happiness and peace. You gotta have peace, and you gotta need your life, because sometimes some of these very toxic relationships and circumstances are not going to pan out very well, because it's going to also it's going to go into other people. It's going to the kids, the neighbors, people who are your friends, they're no longer your friends anymore because of the situation and blah blah blah. So it's sometimes something being gone may be the best thing for you.
I agree.
And it help your health. It will help your health. Some people lose weight. Some people gain their peace in their mind, and then they get rested, and then a whole lot of stuff happens. So we have to, and it's the same thing. Like if you hoard it, if you got a house that's hoarded, and
what, girl? Why girl? I'm speaking to you. Hold on. No. I promise you. Look. Sis, I ain't cleaned out that garage. I got all that stuff in there from my mama.
See, you gotta
and it is holding, like I got all her stuff is scattered and stuff like that, like to where I haven't even, and it's just really sad. But now I'm at the point to where it's like, it's time to let it go. Like it's not doing nothing but that's not what my mother would want for me.
That's right.
And holding on to things that was connected to her is not going to keep her here. So
listen, I have phone numbers in my phone right now. These people passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm like, I can't get to that point to just delete that phone number. And that it's crazy, but it's real. I see it and I look at it and I say, I'm gonna get rid of it. I have to get rid of this, and then I can't. You know, so
I was going to actually, sis, I mean, which will be raw. And I told my daughter, I don't know if I can. I was actually going to record myself cleaning that garage out. It's going to be very emotional. It's going to be hard to do that shit.
Oh,
Just even thinking about, but it's time. It has to go.
That's good, Nicole.
But it has to go.
Hey, that's a good thing, though. And some things you can listen. Some things you might be able to give to somebody, or some things you're just gonna have to throw out. Yeah, that right, Miss Red. That's a great. I think that's an excellent idea.
What did she say?
She said you're going to do great with that. Yeah. As a matter of fact, like I'm thinking of something now that you talk. Wow. Okay.
No, for real. Like it's time, sis. And I believe if I record it, then I'm forced to be accountable. Okay. I can't run. I can't hide from it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And the reality, yes, it will be put up on, but whatever the reality I'll be facing is mine. You get what I'm saying?
That's all that matters is you.
You know, and I was going to like record it. I know it's going to be emotional. When I went out there yesterday, I just started crying. I said, damn, I'm about to tackle you. Holy shit. They're going to say I'm nasty. It's dirty, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about all that. No. Because I'm not the only person that had a parent that passed away that you hold on to stuff.
Girl, I got my father's stuff. Don't play with me.
You know what I'm saying? But sis,
I got you.
It's holding me down. It gotta go.
It's got to.
It gotta go. My mama wouldn't want me to be living where I can't. My car should be able to be parked in the garage.
Absolutely. The air, you gotta have some
shit. You can't even breathe. It just
shit. You gotta have. Girl, do your thing. Listen. You know what? Pray. Light a candle and say, Mama, I gotta let it go, okay? Yeah. You know I love you. You know we're gonna see each other again. But right here in the physical, I gotta get rid of that stuff because it's holding me down. Mm-hmm. Light that candle.
My mama
light that white candle and just let her know this is what you're doing. That's all. She understands.
Because I'm like, and I got stuff that the only difficult part is that I have stuff that like it's not like it's just garbage. I have stuff that my daughter told me. She said, Mom, why don't you just have a yard sale and sell everything for $1? Fuck it, everything.
Okay.
She said just everything for $1. Then here come up. No, you can't sell a bookcase for $1. You know.
Well, let me tell you what you can do. Take that wood. Go. This is what I did. I went and found a furniture company because we're getting ready to make a transition with my mother. She has this heavy wood furniture. Okay.
Ain't nothing like that wood though, sis.
That wood is the best. But guess what I did? I found a furniture company. Okay. And they recycle the wood. They recycle it and they pay for recycling, and they paid us a nice price for the stuff for her furniture.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I got a lot. I got like red wood. I have a oven. I mean, a stove that could go to a family.
So for electronics, go to places that do there are certain types of metals that people need right now, and they can't find it. Those, the electronics, the stoves, the ovens, the microwaves, their stuff, and you just get like people that have electronic warehouses and stuff like that. They will you give it to them, and they'll pay, and you paid for it. Mm-hmm. Seriously. Okay. So let me tell you what else I did with and it wasn't all the crystal. It was some crystal that we had to let go. Okay, crystal plates. You know, when my mother and father had to eat on crystal for Thanksgiving, we didn't, and I was doing dishes forever. Okay, but the bottom line is that we have so many sets of crystals that it's ridiculous. We gave some away. We gave some away to some people, and then some people were like, no, no, no. So we found a place and a jewelry store. And he took all of our crystal and gave us so much money. The glass, the stuff that's needed, that crystal. Guess what? They use it for, you know, basing some of the, you know, jewelry and gems and stones and stuff that they create and all that stuff. It goes in the watches, all that stuff. Hey, woo-hoo. Yes, ma'am. Found that. So make sure you try, if you can, find places that do the recycling and you give them that stuff. They'll come and pick it up and then they pay you for it.
Okay.
Some things you want to sell for
the biggest thing that I have that will be the biggest to tackle is actually, I have a lot of legal stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's like a lot, and it needs to be shredded. So it's not like it's something that, you know what I'm saying? And I probably have about 15 bins, girl, that's filled with legal stuff.
All of your elected officials have shredding events that come up in September. Go to your elected officials because we do shredding events all the time.
Okay.
We do shredding, paper shredding and everything, and people come from afar. Okay. Afar. People come from Delaware, Jersey. Some people come from Maryland. It all depends. I know one lady, she said, I need to stand here and make sure that this stuff gets shredded. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, she did. And I understand. But there are shredding events that go on in your city, your state, people, all of that. They all do it. It is a mandate, actually. It is mandated, and it makes them look good too. So yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Makes them look good.
Because that's one of the things that's taking up a.
So go into their office and say, "Are you all having a shredding event?" And if they say, "Oh, we did, we just had one, we don't know," put your name on the list and put your name, you know, write your name, and then as soon as, you know, in your email, they will email you when something, and then you'll get it and you'll have it.
Okay, yeah, because I think because, you know, they have what is the Kamari something or whatever, like basically on how to declutter. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I don't think I'm a hoarder. I think because I still have the stuff from my mom. You get what I'm saying? So I'm holding on.
I understand.
Holding on, you know, to that. And, you know, I feel like it's time to let it go.
Boom.
I'm not wearing it. And then I got my old wardrobe. Girl, I can't fit.
Get rid of that. What you doing?
Back then, it don't even look right on my body anymore. Like I'm 40-something years old. You know. Now that I don't want to give away. I actually want to sell that stuff because it's still in great condition. But it's like, damn, you keep coming up with excuses. Why don't you just let it go?
Listen, do what you got to do. You know what you got to do.
Yeah.
Okay. But listen, I'm gonna go because it's 11, and I'm going to partake in some of the people who want to spoil me today. And
on the 4th of July. What is your birthday? What's going? What you doing?
No, it's the 4th of July, honey. I celebrate. I don't know about y'all.
Well, you know, well, yeah, you are a superwoman.
No, I'm just, when it's a day off, I take the day off.
Okay, you said, but the people gonna spoil you, honey. You act like they
pour, most definitely
honey and cream.
My neighbor,
rub your toes and goat milk on your baby.
That, baby. Every exactly.
Oh well, girl, shit, I need that, girl, shit. Well, can you tell somebody to come, girl, shit? Damn.
Accept it. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Girl, let me go. I'm trying to get pregnant. I love you, sis. Thank you, Miss Fred. Thank you, Miss Magnificent. I love y'all. I'm gonna go over on TikTok and you know, say hi, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, y'all. I love y'all.
All right, do your thing.
All right,
love
bye.
You. All right, Miss Red, Miss
Message me,
Magnificent.
sis, for real. You promise?
What'd you say?
You gonna message? You gonna email me so we can?
Yeah, now that I have the real one, I was missing a
I
letter.
wonder where the hell you was emailing. But anyway, all right. Bye, y'all. Bye.
All right,
Love y'all. Bye.
peace.